is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR podcast, broadcast live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern to YouTube, Facebook, sometimes Twitch, and the Multiverse. Good evening, Multiverse. How are we doing tonight? We will be seeing you guys very shortly. If you guys cannot catch us live, you can always catch us later on your favorite podcast platform. But if you always watch us later, Todd, or listen to us later, you can't win anything. You got to be here live to win stuff, right?
Freebies. Yep.
Guys, we have an amazing kick-ass show for you tonight. It is jam-packed full of stuff. There's news going on like crazy. But before we get into any of that, I have to say hello to the man from the Great White North. We can have 10 inches of snow one day, 0 the next, and then 10 again the next day after that. The man who's decided to speak the entire show in Canadian French tonight just to prove that he's better than me. Todd Jackson, what's going on, Todd? How you doing, man?
Hi diddly ho diddly. Eh?
Hey. So I can't wait to hear you speak the entire show in French, and I think you've decided to do it in Quebecois.
Oh yes, Quebecois are my favorite type of French. They talk out the side of their mouth.
The Quebec, like the people from Quebec are taking it very seriously, dude. The Quebecers, they're like no shit, serious Quebec. Like they'll kick your ass if you like say anything about. Like they have, like they have like Facebook groups, like Quebec, like Oculus Quebec Facebook group. That if you don't speak Quebecois, you can't even go in there, bro. You can't even enter.
You post in English, they kick you out.
Kick your ass, man. They don't even like other Canadians.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't, if you're not from Quebec, you suck. That's it. But how's it going, man? How was your week going? Is the snow gone? Are you back to warmer weather, or are you still
completely
like
gone? It's been gorgeous for 2 days. Yeah, totally gone. We had parts of the city here. We had just over 2 feet in 2 days, and it's all gone. Within 2 more days, it was gone.
In almost May.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
It dumped so much.
Yeah, right. Crazy, dude. Crazy. But
it's good for the farmers. Good for the grass. Can't really complain.
Yeah, right. What are you gonna do?
We don't get a lot of rain, so the snow is kind of welcomed up here. So
yeah, it'll kind of hang with you forever now, and you'll have remnants of it until June.
I'm right beside the mountains, so once the runoff comes, when warmer weather comes, it'll be perfect. The rivers will fill up, and yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's do this, Todd. Let's do what we always do. Let's talk to and say hi to our people in chat. I am going to cruise back on YouTube quick just so I can get the people all the way back in the beginning that were waiting for the show to start. And we've got Kyle Trayvon Walker Kitching says, me and my wife are not having a baby. Can I get some congratulations? Or having a baby or not? Me and my wife are not having a baby. Okay. Congratulations on not having a baby, bro. That's amazing. Bluebell says, Trayvon Walker Kitchens, congratulations on not having a baby. That's amazing. Good job, bro. Is there a mistake there that I'm not knowing about? We got I Am Roots is here. What's going on, Roots? How you doing, man? Echo into the future. Chris 9989. Felipe 35 weeks down, 5 weeks to go. Lieras. We got VR Spry Guy is here. Pace Tyson is here. Bluebell is here. How are you doing, Bluebell? Karina Stimson is here. We're going to talk a little Karina Stimson later, Todd, because I've got a special thank you to Karina Stimson that we're going to talk about. So, Karina, make sure you hang out with us tonight for a while. Chi-Town D is here. We are going to see D very shortly. She's got all kinds of good things to talk to you guys about. Michelle B is here. Let's see. We've got so many people. Troy Gillis is here. One of my favorite people. Oh, yeah. Bearbo, where is he at?
Facebook.
Nice. So Facebook's actually working this week?
It is working, yes.
So let's talk
Joseph
Facebook.
Cantera and Dickel Salas Pineda as well.
Cool. Thank you guys for being here. Let's talk Facebook real quick because Facebook's completely batshit nuts right now, Todd.
It is FUBAR. I don't know if anyone's noticed on the Facebook page, but if you go to our group or any group, doesn't have to be VR related, just group, they are all screwed up. it's showing posts from the inception of that group that you're in. Like ours shows a whole bunch of posts from Eric in 2020.
Yeah, so basically right now, if you go to the Q2C Facebook group, it only shows, unless you click on new post, it only will show you posts that I made or I've commented on forever since the group's inception. So you can't even see any new posts at all for some reason. And we were having a complete meltdown right before the show. That's why we
Yeah.
were a few minutes late, because we didn't know what the hell happened. I mean, we just basically just saw this, like, when we were right in the middle of our show prep, and we scrambled for like a half an hour trying to figure out what happened. And we just realized it happened in every group. So every group
I'm
is
gonna
a
pop it
complete
up and show what I'm
cluster
talking about.
balls. Yeah.
So you can see here, there's a post from Eric from 2020.
The original post.
And then another post from Eric, another post from Eric. Millie,
Well,
another post from Eric.
Shouldn't everything revolve around me, Todd? Anyway, I mean,
Another post from Eric. That's all
kind
it
of the
is.
way. It's kind of the way things should be. You know what I'm saying?
But the fix, we've made a little post here at the top that we've pinned, and the fix is to just drop this drop down and hit new posts, and it fixes it.
Yeah, that's it. Just hit new post, it'll fix it until Facebook gets their shit together and fixes whatever glitch they have going on. But again, it's every Facebook group, whether it be VR or not. Let me finish the roll call, Todd. We've got, like I said, Troy Gillis is here. We've got VR Spry Guy. Techno Glitch is here. What's up, Techno Glitch? We got Kubo92. PNW Life 503. How are you doing? Bacardi B is here. Kimberly Wirth is here in the multiverse. What's going on, everybody in the multiverse? How you guys doing tonight? We have big multiverse news as well. Lots of stuff going on. Trakela Peterson is here. Is this starting Eastern time or Central time? Sorry, we were a few minutes late. Ryan Brannon is here. Onakazi. Dark Angel is here. What's going on, Dark Angel? How are you? Ryan Brandon, I said. Pace Tyson, I think I said. Mepper is here. What's going on? Mepper. Lisa's Gaming is here. Holy man. Big W88 says, sup, gents. What's up, Big W88? I am Dickel is here. Ashes to Ashes, one of our newest Q2C family members is here. The Sept is here. Oh my God, so many people.
A couple more people, Paul Fantasy and Michael Roberts have joined in on Facebook as well.
Some Nibelheim is here over in Twitch. What's going on, Nibelheim? Thank you for being over in Twitch. We appreciate it. And yeah, amazingness. Thank you guys, everybody, for being here tonight. It's going to be a really good show. We have some amazing stuff to give away tonight, guys. So we were doing. Hey, that's awesome. Go ahead, Todd.
Thanks, Bluebell. A super chat from Bluebell. Let's start this out right, and let's do that. We got a good show tonight. Lots of news.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Bluebell. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you for the super chat.
Look at that! Someone bought us 3 coffee. It worked.
Hey, that is super cool. So, well, I guess we'll get that. We'll get that out of the way real quick.
Get that out of the way.
So last week we had some people asking if there's any other way to support us besides doing the YouTube, super chats, just because YouTube takes 30% of the super chat right off the top. And some people don't want to pay into YouTube, which is completely understandable. So Todd was very busy this week. We talked about it. And he's like, let's go do the buy me a coffee thing. And he set it up and we have it. And who bought us a coffee, Todd?
I'm just pulling up the website to look. I don't know. It can be anonymous, so maybe they didn't say.
Maybe it. Yeah. Hopefully we have these things up that'll show us who did it. But yeah, it's super cool, man. The buy me a coffee thing is kind of cool, and I'm always drinking coffee, so it kind of works out, right?
The note is love the show. You guys never disappoint. Thanks for the good times. It's from anonymous.
Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you. And you know who else appreciates it? Chinatown.
I do each and every you.
What's up? Do you sound so good tonight? What is it? You're wearing headphones?
This? I'm a professional now, kind of, almost. But I can't separate it.
You got a new mic? Look at you with your pop filter and everything. Looks good, D.
Where'd I get it?
Some Canadian weirdo.
Yeah.
From Canada.
From Canada, eh? But yeah, good to see you, D. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Doing good. We're doing good. Just getting through our roll call and talking a little buy me a coffee, and then which is kind of cool, right? But I was saying we have some crazy giveaways, and we have a whole bunch of donated stuff. We've got some keys that were donated by Mickey Burr that we are going to be giving away within the next this week and probably that's next week as well. I was saying we have some crazy.
I don't know what that was.
Is that you, D?
Sorry, yeah,
yeah, that might have been
get to YouTube. So
no, it's okay. No worries, D. No worries. But yeah, we've got Mickey Burr was really nice and donated some stuff, some keys for us that we're going to be giving away. We gave away one last week. We're going to give away one this week, and we're going to give away one some next week as well. By Mickey Burr. Hey, what you doing, girl? You gotta stop it.
Sorry, I'm trying to get myself.
It's all right. All right. So, but we also have some keys donated. We have 2 keys this week, Todd, that were donated by Troy Gillis. Now, Troy messaged earlier, and he's like, "I heard you talking about Yuki, and Yuki's one of my favorite games." And he's like, "You know what? We don't talk enough about Yuki, and it's an amazing thing. We want to donate." He said, "Me and my wife want to donate a key for Yuki." So we have a key for Yuki that we're going to give away tonight, which is Yuki's an amazing game. If you've never played it, you need to go play it. It's one of my all-time favorite games. It's the coolest thing in the world, and I absolutely love it. But that wasn't enough, Todd. I just dropped a video earlier today of Cities VR, the new Sim City builder. It's basically a port of City Skylines, the flat game, into virtual reality. It's a great game. There is a video out there if you guys want to go check it out. But not now. Wait till after the show. Because Troy and his wife, he messaged me. He's like, "This is topical. It's a great video. We need to give a key away for Cities VR." So off the cuff, bang, we're going to give away a key tonight, donated by Troy Gillis and his great wife, a key to Cities VR as well. So yeah, we have a key for Yuki, Cities VR. We're also going to give away a key of Disc Golf away. It's an amazing multiplayer frisbee golf game.
Frisbee golf kind of thing, yeah.
And then we have a key to Gloomy Eyes we're going to give away. Gloomy Eyes is a great experience that you can get into. And we have a key going just to the multiverse tonight of Zero Caliber. Another great game. So
crazy. So many giveaways.
Holy crap.
More giveaways than we got topics.
I know, right? It's craziness. No flip-flops this week though, Todd. Sorry.
No flip-flops.
we hit the flip-flop quota last week. Too funny. So yeah, it's gonna be a really fun night, guys. But there's a million things to talk about, and let's get into a few of those. And D, we're gonna say goodbye just a little bit so we can get some trailers up here, but we will be back to you very shortly. We're gonna give a key away, so we'll come right back. Okay? You just hang in there. We'll be okay. Did we have some coffees keep coming in, Todd, that I'm missing?
I don't know. We did, I think. I was just about to pull that back up. What's up here?
I keep hearing things like boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, someone bought 3, someone bought a 4th. I don't know who. It doesn't say who. It just says someone. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.
Oh yeah, thank you guys for doing
all these weird beeps that I'm not used to hearing.
I know, right? Tasselhoff says donated some coffee, but my messaging wasn't going through. I got you.
Okay, no worries.
He says we love D. Todd is cool and matches. I'm okay. That is true. I understand. No worries. But thank you very much, guys, for the coffees. That's awesome. And Diane Jackson's here. Michael Roberts is here. How you doing? I don't know if we had said hi to them before, but all right, Todd. Let's hit the news right away because there's a million things going on, and one of the biggest things is Oculus is dead, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's gone.
Long live Oculus. Should have had an Oculus hoodie on today.
I know, right? We needed an Oculus hoodie. So the Oculus are now basically one of the final nails in the coffin, which is too funny because all these like news outlets out there were putting these like thumbnails out. Oculus Quest 2 is dead. You know what I mean? And basically, it's just that the Oculus is now gone, but they want to put up there that the Oculus is dead because it's catchy. Because you think, oh, there's something's going on with the Quest 2 headset. Has nothing to do with the Quest 2 headset. Has everything to do with the name Oculus, and it's pretty much gone now because if you go to www.oculus.com, it still used to bring you, even to just a few days ago, into the Oculus site. And now it redirects you to the MetaQuest site.
Facebook store.
Yeah.
Based on MetaQuest. So it's like the janky WordPress kind of format.
It's a little weird, right?
It's a little weird. Like I'm not moving those. It all moves by
It,
itself
it
as
does
you
it on its
scroll
own.
around.
I know. It moves it for you, almost like one of those like one of those pictures that you would see that like moves when you start to scroll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird,
It's
right?
weird. It's weird.
So I don't know. What's everybody in chat? What do you guys think? Is everybody are you guys like all like up in arms over the Oculus going? Now I know we all have ties to the Oculus name. I am a huge a fan of history. I have read History of the Future probably 3 times, which is basically about it's a book about Palmer Luckey and how he created Oculus and teamed up with Brendan Urebe and a few others to basically build the company up all the way up to the where basically Zuckerberg comes in and buys them out, and then basically ends up forcing Palmer Luckey out. So again, I'm a huge fan of Palmer Luckey. I'm a huge fan of the future, the past, and where this company came from. But guys, to me, it's not that big of a deal. It's a name, you know what I mean? The headset's still here. Nothing has changed except the name is gone. So, um, I love the Oculus name. I wish they would have kept it. The branding makes no sense to me. You build up this name for years and years and years just to dump it for a name like Meta. But again, to me, in the end, is this the end of the world? I mean, there's people like freaking out about it.
I know, right? Like totally freaking out about the name change. And honestly, like you say, like who cares? It's a name. What I care about is the technology and the money behind the technology. And Facebook's got the money. So I don't know. I don't think everybody thinks Zuckerberg's a mean guy, but I think it's great. Like he's the one pushing this envelope. There's no other standalone headset on the market. Pico doesn't count,
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I think that eventually
right?
they do have something coming, but right now they're just not there yet. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge Mark Zuckerberg fan. I'm not a huge Facebook fan. I'm a huge fan of what future they see in virtual reality and augmented reality, and I'm a fan of what they have done for augmented and virtual reality. You have to take the good with the bad with some of these things, and I do not think there's a benevolent company out there that we can trust. Like, everybody wants to point to Steam, like, Steam's this fantastic company. They have bad dealings just like everybody else does, guys.
Yeah.
Google, Apple, who are we going to? You know what I mean? So to me, none of these companies are have our best interest in heart. You know what I mean? They're all out there trying to make money. They're all trying to grab our data. Basically, for me, I'm just using them as a tool to do what I want to do, which is enjoy virtual reality. And unfortunately, you have to segment that. Otherwise, you just have to get out, because I don't think anybody's going to be out there making a headset who is going to be, not looking to make money. So,
Yeah.
yeah, to
And
me,
without
it's
them,
not.
where would we be for the last 2 years?
Yeah,
Still
there's no
depending on
way that
growth.
virtual reality would be at the point where it is without Facebook, unfortunately. And again, I do say that unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Facebook and what they do, and I hated that they attached themselves to the headset, like they said they were not going to do, but they did. But again, there's no altruistic company out there that wants to save us from these big companies. We have to deal with them as best we can. And I think if you use them as a tool, just as they are trying to use us, and don't use them as a crutch, then we can all still enjoy
Right.
virtual reality the best way we can. And that's the bottom line with this. I don't think none of us here are going to give up virtual reality because Facebook took the Oculus name out and decided to go with Meta. Um, we're not going to do it. We love virtual reality, and we have to take the good with the bad. Um, we just hope that the bad doesn't get to the point where it makes you want to completely throw up. Right? It's
Really,
funny to
like
me that we're debating this like ByteDance is going to be like the best company in the world, and
I was just
it,
gonna
they're
say that. Like
they're going to save us all because ByteDance is going to be
exactly.
great. They're not going to steal anybody's data, and Meta is going to steal everybody's data.
Yeah.
But
Facebook's the devil, TikTok's not, right? Come on.
Yeah, it's all crap, guys. It's like fighting over the worst of two devils. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. Um,
Just
but
build
there
the
was
art.
there was some coffees in there. I think we missed, Todd. I think
We did. I'm keeping track on my other screen here. Orland Hooper
can
bought
you
us 3 coffees. Said, as doing a great job, guys. Love the show. Kayla Peterson bought us a couple copies. Thank you for all and everything you do. And we had another 2 coffees by an anonymous. Give that woman a raise.
that's
You
probably
guys
D.
are out of control. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that is so nice, guys. We really appreciate it. That's amazing, and I love seeing the new people here. I don't think we've ever seen, or maybe they haven't spoken up before. But Kayla Peterson, thank you for being here. We appreciate it, and thanks so much for the coffees and everybody else who donated coffees tonight. That's amazing. We really do appreciate it, and
Because the coffee thing is so new, we've decided to kind of dedicate the first set of funds. And I just want to give you guys an update as to how that's going.
yeah. So, guys, this is our. So everybody who's been donating right now tonight, we were doing a little donation to help our buddy D out, and D needs a green screen because we need to get her a nice, cool background. And we just got Todd just bought her out of his own pocket a nice new microphone, so she had a new mic. And this was our goal was to get D a green screen. So, guys, anything that you guys donated tonight, number one, always goes back to the channel, never goes into our pockets. Number one, always goes back to the channel and giveaways or new equipment. But tonight, the first 100 that we would get goes right to D. And D, don't cry.
I trailed off, apparently.
It's too late.
It's too late. So I shouldn't have brought you in. I should leave you back. You're done.
That's fine. I don't care if people see me cry because thank you. This is it. Just I'm overwhelmed.
Wow, you deserve it, D. You worked really hard for this channel. A lot of times it's behind the scenes and people don't see it, and you deserve it because you're a good person. So, and everybody loves you. Look at that. Everybody loves you, D.
Look at that. Got to take care of our queen, says Orland. That's right.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Yeah.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Listen to The Rock.
I love The Rock. I gotta tell you, I do love The Rock. Oh, too funny. But D, are you crying because Oculus is gone, and now it's just Meta?
Oh
Quest
yeah,
2?
I'm about ready to
Devastated.
go after because it doesn't say Oculus.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know,
No,
we're all sad to see it go, but I mean, in the end, I think it was you know, I think I saw Alex VR is here. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? He said, well said, corporations don't give a shit about you. And that's basically what it is, guys. We all know that none of these guys care about us in any way. And, you know, we're just trying to get through. Oh, that's so sweet.
You go,
Michelle
girl.
Dillon with the $10 tip and super chat says, love you, D. And she does love you. You guys are both awesome people. I love Michelle Dillon and I love me some D for sure.
Say it.
That didn't sound good.
No, say it.
I love me some D. you know who else loves some D?
My mom.
I stole it, Wes. I'm sorry.
Oh, too funny. Apprendi Gutierrez Facil Y Rapido says they want our money. They all want our money, folks. They all want our money. It's that's just the way it's going to be. And you know, again, we'll say goodbye to Oculus, and I don't know. We'll say hello to Meta, the Quest 2. I'm not even going to call it Meta. By the way, I'm just going to call it the Quest 2. I'm not calling it the Meta Quest 2. Just the Quest 2. Quest 2 and the Quest 3 or the Quest 3 Pro or the Cambria or whatever they want to call it. The Sea Cliff. I don't care. I'm not calling it Meta. You can't do
I
it.
don't care either. Right? Like
just
if
hate
you drive a
that.
Mustang, you drive a Mustang. You don't drive a Ford Mustang. You drive a Mustang. Why do I have to say the company name every time I talk about a product? That's silly.
Exactly. Diane Jackson says she is our family. I assume you're speaking of D. She says, how do we donate? You can donate with the Buy Me a Coffee, which Todd will put up on the screen, or you can donate with super chats through YouTube. But if you're Diane, you're over in Facebook, then you can go right to the Buy Me a Coffee and donate. Saying Meta doesn't have a good mouth feel. Otakazi said, yeah, absolutely. And the Ashes to Ashes says, I feel a Beat Saber rant coming on strong. I can't do it anymore, guys. I can't do the Beat Saber thing anymore. I got people yell at me, man. People hate that I go after Beat Saber.
Yeah, no more of that crap.
Nice.
Hussein X
Hussein
with another
X.
super chat. We're never going to get through the topics of today. It's just going to be a big thank you show.
I know, right? D, you make the show fun, D. See? You're awesome. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. And D really appreciates it. She just can't tell you because she's trying not to cry.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Again,
And I think we just hit the goal, guys. Did we just hit the goal?
freaking
Dark Angel
serious.
says that's quick. Goal met.
Between the two, yes.
Very good. D, you got your green screen, girl. Congratulations.
Woo. Oh, and something popped up on my screen. This is crazy.
Insane.
Amber Gillis, get that green screen for D.
Oh,
That's Troy's
nice. Hey, I didn't even know. That's awesome. And Troy said that tonight too. He said if I couldn't donate a key tonight, I would donate
Yeah.
to buy D's green screen. So Troy did say that.
So he
in a
did
message
all
to
of
me.
the above instead.
Sean O'Connell's here. What's going on, man? How you doing? He said some nice things about D a few minutes ago too. I just lost it. I can't find it now. But all right, guys, let's try and get back on topic here a little bit because otherwise we're never going to get through this because Little Cities VR got delayed. Todd, you did a huge video for our channel for Q2C VR Gamer on Little Cities because it was set to come out of embargo on the 19th of April. Now, literally, probably 2, maybe 3 days before that, End Dreams basically came out and said to all the content creators, "Whoa, guys, we're changing this, back everything up. You can't really release anything now because we're changing our embargoes because we're changing our release date." Now, they didn't give us a real reason, and you had played through the entire game getting ready for your video or making your video, and you said to me, game's 100% fine. And they said to us, it's not about the game, guys. We promise you it's not about the game. We're delaying this for other reasons. We can't tell you what the reasons are, but it's not about the game. So we were baffled, right? I mean, we thought maybe it was because of the metagaming showcase and they were going to release something big that you can go buy that day. That maybe they were like, might want to not launch on that day, but that didn't happen. We didn't get any games. We got downloadable content for Resident Evil 4, but it was free, so that wouldn't really affect anything. So, Todd, why did they delay?
Well, it turns out that they delayed because Quest 2 Quest came out with their hand tracking 2.0, and hand tracking will be implemented into the game in the beginning of June. So you'll be able to control a little city with your fingers, which I think is freaking cool.
Super cool. Now, they didn't actually come out and say that this is why they delayed it, but it kind of makes a little bit of sense. So I think it was probably a twofold thing. I think basically, they may have moved it because they wanted to get away from Cities VR launch, which would have been a week after. And I think they kind of had this to fall back on and say, look, we have some things going on. We want to do this hand tracking. Now, this hand tracking is not going to be ready for the launch of the game, right?
Correct. I assumed it was going to be ready because I kind of thought, that's why they would do a delay is they've got this update or download content or whatever you want to call it. They want to implement before the game actually goes live, but that's not the case. The game is going live May 12th, and the free update, which I'm going to post up their little timeline here.
They have a cool little timeline of what they want to do, which is good. I like seeing.
I'm going to drop you out, D, just so I can pull up this thing a little bit bigger.
We'll be back, D.
Let's see here. Be able to see that.
Yeah, there we go. So the launch is going to be May 12th now. So May 12th. Yep. And then the big hands in Little Cities is going to be sometime in June. Is there a date on that or just June?
No, it just says June. It says build cities at your fingertips with intuitive hand tracking in June. Okay. And then Pretty Little Cities comes in July. Get creative with a new range of buildings and cosmetic items.
So they've got, literally within 2 months, they've got more content to come. Yeah. So, And
That's exciting.
Technoglitch,
So they're
Technoglitch says something's wrong with Todd's mic. So I think he put the glitch on you some way. You get a little cut in and cut out every once in a while, but
well, I'm cutting in and out. Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
what's
a
going
little
on.
bit here and there. But Technoglitch always likes to tell somebody else that their mic is wrong because he always sounds like shit.
Right.
His mic always sounds like shit, so he's always wants to make sure he's telling somebody else that they don't sound right. But Cardi B says only Eric's mic is working right because Facebook says it's all about him. They
Yeah,
do
right?
right now.
Maybe that's what it
Unfortunately.
is.
Dude, you should have seen me freaking out with the Facebook thing. Literally, I was freaking out, right, Todd? I was almost having a hyper. I'm like, something's going on with the group. I thought they shut the group off. Is what I thought they happened.
Yeah, it looked like they shut off our group. That Facebook had shut us down. Is what it looked like.
Literally, I'm like, do we still have 166,000 members? Because I was like, did they just shut everything off and kick everybody out of the group? And Tech says mash. Never mind. I can't say what he just said. How dare you, brother? How dare you bring that garbage to my group? So let's see. Alan Kara is here. How you doing, Alan Kara? Says, I'm sure people have been dying for this title to release, and they have. I think both of these titles, which we're going to talk about, Cities VR. Also, we might as well head into that right now as well. So yeah, let me just finish up Little Cities. I don't know why they delayed it. This is kind of, this kind of gives them a reason why, even though they're not really saying this is a reason why, but again, it could have been just Meta saying we want you guys to move, and they moved for a favor. They did for some reason, and I think this gives them a little bit of a chance of why, or gives them a reason to put out there why. But in the who cares in the long run? They're getting hand tracking, which is going to be super cool.
Right. And like you say, the big scheme of things, I can build a city with my fingers. This is gonna be cool. I played, like you say, I played this game from start to finish. 6.5 hours maybe it took me, and I took my time. At the beginning anyway. At the end I was kind of rushing to see how fast I could build cities and stuff, but it was super good. Like, totally finished game.
Yeah,
Love it. Played well.
I'm excited for this game. I played this game early on; it was really good. Let's talk Cities VR, Todd, because Cities VR dropped today. Again, Troy is going to be giving away a key later this hour. We're going to be giving away a key on behalf of Troy Gillis later on in the show. But Cities VR dropped, and I played it. I played probably about 3.5, 4 hours of this game, and it looks wise. It looks very, on the surface, it looks very, very similar to Little Cities. But as we kind of talked about it afterwards, and you were talking about your experience with Little Cities, and I was talking about my experience with City R, there are some differences. Now, there's a day and night cycle with Cities VR, and there is no day and night cycle with Little Cities.
We're still in embargo, aren't we?
Oh, right. You're
Till
right.
May
Thank you for telling me that. It's tomorrow. No, the game released today.
No, for my game.
Oh, for Little Cities. Yeah. But we can say, you're right. Thank you. But we can say that, but what they look like, very, very similar, game wise. More similar than I
Sure.
thought they would originally, because what Cities VR showed us originally, I think, was probably more the PC version than what they dropped today, which is the Quest version.
Yeah, their trailer was a little deceiving, I think. It looked a lot more polished than the game is right now.
Yeah, I mean, Cities VR
Not
looks
even
great.
polished, but
Yeah,
it just looked higher end in that trailer, original
It did.
trailer.
A lot, and I think everybody kind of thought that way. Now it looks great. I had no issues playing it today. I thought it looked fantastic. I mean, everything worked really well. Like I said, I got 3.5 hours into it, maybe 4 hours into it. And there was a lot. It's definitely deeper than I thought. There's a lot into this game. You have to manage everything. I mean, you cannot just put a windmill in for power. You have to put the windmill in, then you have to put light. You have to put electric towers in, running them to your areas to cover it. You have to put drainage in. So it's not just that you have to bring water to your town. You have to have a water plant, or water towers, and then you have to bring pipes into each house, and then you have to bring sewer pipes to get out of the house. So you have flowing
Wow.
water both ways. So it's difficult to keep yourself
It's almost like an engineer sim, than more so than it is a city sim.
it's super detailed, and you can get out of control with it very, very quick, to where you're like, holy crap, half my city is on fire, or half my city doesn't have electric, or half my city has dirty water, or like I told you guys at one point, I had put the sewage water in the wrong flow of direction into the river, and it was basically running into like an open field, and I was flooding sewer water into half of my city. So I completely freaking had to start over on that one. But it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. If you like sim builders, if you liked cities, skylines, I think this is going to be a fun game. It's $29.99. And again, we're not going to see Little Cities until May 12th, so we really can't comment on that one, as Todd, thank God, reminded me. But I think there's room enough in here for both games.
I think so. From what I've seen, pricing has already been set for both games, and in their different price points, I think it's feasible they can both succeed.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think so. Because they're going to kind of target two different audiences. You're going to have the audience that's like super sim. They want everything. They want to manage every little detail. And then you're going to want somebody who doesn't want to have to go through every little thing, but still wants the joy of building a city, but doesn't want to have to micromanage all the small, tiny little stuff. And I think that's where Little Cities comes in. So Little Cities is just a more approachable game, I think. But really, guys, they both look really, really similar. So Troy Gillis says, so fire suppression systems and backflow assemblies, understanding of hydraulics. It's almost that close, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's so hard because you really have to figure out where you're putting. It's like I said, it's not like I don't think you had to do like this. I don't remember any sim where I had to put plumbing in like that. You know what I mean? Run plumbing lines and water
Yeah,
lines like
right.
in and out. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought it was super cool. Cities is $30. Daniel Kaz, how much is for Little Cities?
I'll double check. I
$29.99 for
think
Cities VR, and
it's 14.
yeah, I want to say it was $14.99 or $15.99, something like that. Google92 says, for the love of God, everyone, please stop pouring grease down your sink drain. Absolutely. Got to be careful. Got to be careful of the grease down the sink drain.
I'm pretty sure it's $14.99.
Yeah, I think that's what it is as well. Sir Khalid is here. How you doing? Let's Todd, let's take a minute and say hi to the multiverse. What do you think? We have Tass.
Yeah.
Our man Tass is on the scene. He is in the multiverse, and we want to go in and say hi to those people in the multiverse and see what's going on in there. So let's jump over and do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shut off chat so we can pull him up and see.
Yeah, what's up, Tass? How you doing, man?
Doing good. Hopefully this works out as intended. New setup for tonight.
Good.
So you don't have to bring in two windows, just one window.
Yeah, no, I like it, man. It looks good. I like the little small window. Looks like you got some OBS working on yourself finally. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yep, looks good.
We got Epi.
Craig
Hello
Sona
to the
says-
multiverse.
Craig Sona said he thought Little Cities was going to be $19.99. Could be. I'm not exactly sure. If anybody knows for sure out there, let us know. But I had thought it was going to be. It's going to be between $15 and $20. I think. I don't remember the exact price on that one. I thought they did. Onakazi says they didn't think they officially stated the Little Cities price yet, but I thought they had put it out there, but I could be wrong.
I don't know if I saw it on Road to VR or Upload or something, but I'm sure I saw both with prices.
Yeah, I think.
Anyway,
I saw
inside the metaverse, we got Zeta Gray.
Yeah.
We got I can't really see.
There you go.
Epexen, Sonya Soul.
Yeah, I need to see if I can up the quality of the.
Sorry.
Yep, Zeta, Sonya, Michelle, Epizan.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing?
We've had quite a few more filter in and filter out. We had
I
one
love
Can you,
one
can you run
screecher.
upstairs for me?
Sure.
Up at the top of the stairs, the door on the right. Anybody's in there and wants to go,
Ah.
the side quest store. This will take you to the side quest giveaway page, which will give you access to all the side quest giveaways and instructions on how to enter them and how to get points to enter them.
Who's that there? Who's that D?
With a little D on the picture.
Look at D.
Yeah, wait.
Head over to the other door.
Hi, D.
Okay, don't get creepy with D.
Yeah, that was a little yes, that was a little creepy, bro.
Hi, Eric.
And people in the multiverse.
Rubbing Todd's head.
Good luck.
It is nice. It's just nice and
They
over
all
there.
have. They also have access to the buy a coffee. Click on
Awesome.
that. Take some.
Oh,
Triple
who's
Line
that
says
great?
Tass is the Tass is
Oh,
the field
goodness.
reporter in the VR world. He is the field.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is. You ignore him.
So it's cool. Thank you very much, Tass. We appreciate it. Thank you guys,
Yep.
everybody in Multiverse. Thank you guys in the Metaverse or
Give us
Lounge.
a thumbs
Thank
up.
you guys for being there. Appreciate it.
Good work,
Thanks
guys.
for watching the show. You guys are awesome. We love it. Love seeing people in VR hanging out watching us in VR. All right, Tass,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
stop
pretty
back
cool.
and see you in a little while.
Yep. All right.
The multiverse is blowing up, Todd. Let's talk about the multiverse real quick, and then we'll do a giveaway.
Blowing up.
Let's bring D back in because everybody wants to see D, and she's awesome. What's up, D? Let's talk D. What do you think of the multiverse? What do you think of the multiverse app?
I think it's one of the coolest things. You know, yeah. I'm still
Have you
trying
been
to
have you been in there yet?
reading everybody's.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Are you still crying? Are you
No.
crying because Tass touched you inappropriately in that picture?
Yeah.
That's what I would be crying.
Oh,
That was weird, yo. That was weird.
no, sorry. I was trying to catch up with chat and everything, and
Kubo 92 says yes. Show us the D. You know who else wants to show you the D? Craig Stone says yes. Little cities will be $19.99. So I think there's a couple people have said that now. So I think we're pretty much on the $19.99. Which again, I think it's a good. You got a $10 difference there between the two.
Yeah.
So $20, $30. I like that.
I think if they were the same price, it'd be one of them would be gone. I think. But
Bluebell says love the caricatures. That was funny. We love them too.
say that word, can you? What was that one more time?
I can't do it.
Do it.
Caricatures. Caricatures. Better.
Sure.
Caricatures.
yeah.
Come on, D. Come on, D. So let's talk about so Todd, we just put a storefront in the multiverse, in the Infiniverse, actually, of the Infiniverse section of the multiverse. And the cities are taking off, man. They're like growing like crazy.
Unbelievably fast.
Whether people think it's a smart idea or not, people are spending money to invest in real estate in the multiverse. So
and in like retail establishments like our store. This costs big bucks to have one of these stores. Like it's crazy.
People are buying storefronts to have links where you can go and buy something from the storefront.
So they sell candles on Etsy, or they have a t-shirt company, or they sell digital artwork or something. Then
Onikazi says, "Can you walk around in the city? You make either of them? I think you're talking about the city's builders, and I think you cannot walk around. You can zoom down in cities VR. You can zoom right down the street level, and you can see what's going on. You can see cars moving, people walking, but you can't become a person and walk around the street
or a car. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
If you could become a car or something and drive around, that'd be neat.
But you could follow a car. Like in my video, I actually followed an ambulance that went to a house to pick somebody up to bring them to the hospital. So I kind of followed him, along that path. But Todd, can you show us what our city in this? I kind of sprang that on you, but it would be cool to be able to show people.
I was ready.
Look, you got it ready. Look at you. So this is a city. This is Alliance City in the Infiniverse, and there are several different cities, but this is one of them. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we have? 5 floors of this building.
Yep.
Plus
and the storefront.
storefront.
At the bottom.
Yeah, and you have to buy these, guys. This costs money. When you're putting if you want a storefront in here, like if you want the ground floor and you want the storefront, like what's the cost, Todd?
Because this one is in such a busy area, like this is a very busy city, and we're right next to the portal. Like when you come into Alliance City, we're about 3 blocks away. This storefront is around $500 US.
What? I'm sorry, how much?
Big money.
$500.
So if you want to buy a storefront in the Infiniverse, it's going to cost you $500. And you were telling me that there are companies out there that own several stores in several different instances.
Yeah, so what they're doing is they're buying a store in every city so that they have coverage.
There's
over 150,000 people or something in the Infiniverse.
That's crazy, dude. Now we own 3 floors there plus our store? Do we own the gamer, the VR, and the C?
That's correct. C, VR, and Gamer is what we own.
Who owns the Q and the 2?
Karina Stimpson.
Karina Stimpson, our newest neighbor, just bought 2 floors in our
She
building.
was so excited to come and see my store that like the second I published it, she's like, "We should buy all these floors that are available underneath." I'm like, "Okay." So she started buying them up. And I was like, "Oh, slow down! I got to start buying them up."
Yeah, right. So then Todd was like, "Hey, can you put the Q and the 2 on your buildings?" And Karina's like, "Hell yeah!" So Todd sent her some of the artwork, and she put it on there for us.
Yep.
So
And then inside of
Karina
her buildings, like you can go into her apartments, and inside there is pictures of us and our buy a coffee link and links to the store and on every floor. So people can actually go anywhere in the game and use your wrist to voice activatedly search for whatever you want. T-shirt shop, the planetarium, Q2C VR gamer. And you search for that on your watch just with your voice, and it will bring you right to this building.
D, who is Dave Detlef?
That's my brother that finally decided to show up.
Yeah, did he stop in? I didn't see. Did he comment? I missed the comment, but I saw your comment. What did he say?
Yeah. No, he popped up over there. Everybody
yeah?
give help because I've been telling him to show up for how long now?
So he's here. Dave Detlef, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in and seeing our show. And your sister rocks, man. She's awesome. Thanks for
Don't cry,
hanging
don't
out.
cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Oh, too funny. Radio Runt is here. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Radio Runt, did you get a chance to play this yet? Have you bought the I think you said you already did buy Cities VR. Did you check it out yet? And what do you think, man? And Onokazi did state that like every kid wants, that's like, every kid wants to be able to like go down into the city and like drive in one of the cars in the city they build. And that really would be an
That'd be
amazing
cool.
thing. And that's something we could see in the future in an update or something like that, but unfortunately not there yet. But cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, the Infiniverse is crazy, man. This is so cool, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some YouTube videos coming out soon with what the interior looks like, and I'm gonna give you a little tour of how the whole thing works, how the Infiniverse works, how to travel around the different types of stores. I shot a couple hours of footage yesterday, and some of it's pretty good. And I went into a bunch of people's stores. Like there's stores everywhere around this area, and people are selling everything from Halloween costumes to plant seeds to T-shirts and handmade jewelry, candle, like everything. It's like going to a mall.
Guys, this is happening, whether you think it's real or not, or because I hear people out there all the time says, "Oh, the metaverse is bullshit." It's not here yet. It's made up. It's not happening. This is happening right now. They're selling
It's
selling
definitely
property
happening.
for This is serious money. I mean, $500 for a storefront, and people are buying multiple of these storefronts. People
And
are
there's
buying
hundreds
property.
of them per city, like hundreds.
How much is one of these? Like, how much is one of these floors cost, Todd?
Each
are-
floor was about $30.
Yeah. So I mean, even the floors are not super expensive, but
This
it's
is
still
like I said,
expensive.
a high end area. If you go to the outskirts to smaller cities, you could get a storefront for $100 and an apartment for $20 or $10.
Yeah. And Bluebell
I definitely
says
recommend people going in and checking out. It's a free app. Just going into the Infiniverse to see all this stuff costs you nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Just
No,
to
go
go
check
poke
it.
around.
Everybody should go check it out. Bluebell says Dave Detlef, it really is the D show. Just don't tell Eric and Todd. We're just here for the ride. We're just here
That's
for the
right.
ride. Is that a one-time fee for the store for
Yes.
Lisa's Gaming asks? So yeah, that's a
One-time
one-time fee. $500 though, it's not cheap. And like I said, you're buying multiple. You're spending thousands of dollars to get one of these storefronts. But
Where they're
super
getting
cool.
some of their residual income is the content. So if I wanted to stream YouTube in that store, I would have to have a premium account with the Multiverse, which is $40 a month,
Right.
to be able to stream. If you want to upload your own video content, that's static videos, that is $9 a month.
Right.
If you just want to have pictures in your apartments or in your storefronts, and with those pictures, you could have words, that say, go here and buy this or whatever. That is free.
Now, Karina Stimson was just saying you can still buy, spots in that in that building we're in. So if you want to come
Yeah.
and buy, the building will just keep getting higher and higher until it's a skyscraper. So if you want to come, guys, come out and hang and be our neighbors, you guys can buy. We're going to try and buy those people that are above us. We're going to try and buy them.
Yeah, we
we
gotta
want the
figure out how
penthouse.
to
I'll
either
buy
buy
out
them
their
out
property.
Or force them out. We'll send
Or
in
force
some
'em out.
versatile strong arms. D,
That's
go
right.
in there and take care of these guys. Tell them
Yeah,
to
send your
buy. Tell them
brother.
to sell.
Yeah, okay.
Skiva 007 is here. What's going on, Skiva, man? How are you doing? Dude, did you guys see the video that Alex and Skiva put together for this amazing Pop One Live? They did a video of Pop One and Live, and
So
it
good.
is some of the best footage you will ever see. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Between Realities, go there right now. Subscribe to Between Realities and watch this freaking video because they did such a good job of it. And Todd, we were at GDC and we were hanging out one night. We were having a few drinks at one of the bars, and they were telling me like, we've had this footage for such a long time. We don't know if it's any good, and we don't know if we should put it out. And I think they pulled it up. I think Alex pulled it up on his phone, and I kind of looked at it. And I'm like, dude, you guys need to put this out there now. What are you waiting for? This is great. And Ski was like, yeah, I got to do a lot of work to get it done. And it's not easy. What they did is freaking hard work. It's crazy. But dude, they put this thing out. It is some of the best stuff you will see out there right now. And it's amazing. I mean, and Alex is too funny in this video, man. He did such a good job with it. And then Skiba did a great job editing and getting it all set up and putting it out there. So awesome work, guys. And hats off on an amazing video.
Yeah, it was hilarious. They did it, during the Amber interview, I think is when they aired it, right?
Oh, did they? I just saw it.
Yeah,
I just saw it drop in their. So I didn't know if they did.
No, they dropped it during the Amber or Anna Burns video.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay. I didn't
her
know.
interview is when they dropped it the first time, and everyone in comments was like, "Oh my god,
good time to do it."
Yeah,
good time to do it. Yeah, for sure.
With the Queen of Live and the Queen of Augmented Reality or Mixed Reality, right?
Yeah.
And she even thought it was fantastic, and it was great.
But I'm fine. I'm glad they finally got it out there because it needed to be out there. So that's cool. It was really good, and go check it out, guys. Go check it out if you haven't. Okay, let's move on. We'll say, guys, go buy some stuff in the Infiniverse. It's super cool. But all right, Todd, let's give away a key. What do you think, D? You want to give away a key? Let's give away a key to Gloomy Eyes. Have either of you guys done the experience that is Gloomy Eyes?
I have not.
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
not that.
Nice.
No, I have
Gloomy
not.
Eyes is so good, dude.
I've read nothing but good things about it, but
oh man, it's an
not
experience that you have to enjoy, and I'm a big fan of experiences in VR. I love these things, and it's not a game, but it's more along the lines of Wolves in the Wall or Wolves in the Wall or what's that other one? The Madrid Noir. That was so good.
Yeah,
It's
that
along
was
the
good.
lines of that. It's an interactive experience that you kind of watch, and
What was
it's
the
just
robot one?
yeah, that was good too. That was
Secrets
of
of
Metropolis, but
Metropolis.
that
That was a good one.
had a little more game to it than like a little more game, a little more puzzle.
Right. Yeah,
But
that's true.
yeah, but along those same lines, these are more experiences than games at all. But just so good. And this one, Gloomy Eyes, will basically it will touch you. You'll don't get weird. It'll touch you emotionally.
Oh,
Not
yeah?
physically. Don't get Tasselhoff weird on me, D. 'Cause that was just weird, bro. There was just something going on with it. I don't know. He was caressing. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, too funny.
Oh god.
But yeah, thank you to Mickey Burr for donating the key. Let's spin the wheel, give it away to somebody, and move on because we got lots of stuff to talk about.
The wheel website has changed.
Mr. Wolf is here. What's going on, Mr. Wolf? How you doing?
Which means what the wheel looks like isn't quite as nice as it used to look.
The big gabagool says D's Wheel of Wow. Go D go. Gillis says D's mic is glitching.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's kind of glitching in and out.
It's probably your gain's probably still a little low. Let's
I'll,
do the
I'll-
wheel, Eos. Ooh, now it's too high. All right, we can fix it after the show.
Gloomy Eyes.
Yeah, this is for Gloomy Eyes.
This was on Fanatical recently.
Dave Detlab says he likes the wheel. Wow.
Hey.
Oh, it's so close, dude. Mepper. Congratulations, Mepper. Mepper's lucky. He wins a lot.
Oh, right. The guy wins all kinds of
Man.
stuff.
Hell yeah. I like it. I like it. Congratulations, man. Just hit me up after the show. You know how to reach me, and we'll get you a key for Gloomy Eyes. And come back. If you haven't done it yet, come back and let us know next week what you think about it, because it's an experience that everybody should go through. Seriously, it's that good. It's that good. I still think Wolves in the Walls is better for me, but it's up there. I'll put it up there. So, okay, let's get back to it, guys. Let's talk about Project Cambria. This week, Mark Zuckerberg came out and talked a little bit about Cambria, Todd, and basically one of the biggest things he said was this Project Cambria is eventually going to replace your laptop. And there's two words that he put in this sentence, or two phrases he put in this paragraph, that spark interest in me for not great reasons, and that is premium and high end. When you go out of your way to put words like premium and high end, all that goes off in my mind is dollar signs. This headset is going to be way more than we think it is, and anybody thinking that this thing is going to be $500 or $600 or $700, I think is a little off. I think we're probably looking at more of an $800 to $1,000 headset. Complete conjecture on my point. I'm just telling you what this is pointing to, and if you usually see these terms being put in a paragraph, high end and premium, I'm thinking it's going to be money.
And from a guy that does use my Quest for work, the fact that I can eventually replace my laptop or my work setup and use this maybe on holidays or something to work, to me tells me it's got to be, like, I do a lot of work, so it's going to have to be a $1,500 piece. I wouldn't be surprised.
$1,500, you think?
Canadian. So maybe that's probably what, 300 or 400 American? No.
That's pretty close.
Pretty close, yeah.
So what do you think in
Yeah,
America?
so maybe
You're thinking, let's talk American dollars.
$1,200 tops, I'd say.
I think that's
It's
on the
not
high
going to be
end.
under $1,000. I don't think it'll be under $1,000.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier, and you said you think it's going to be around 1,000 or more. I don't think it's going to break the 1,000 barrier. I think we're looking at, because I think they don't want to be at the Valve Index level here at this, and the Valve Index is $1,000 with everything,
people off,
with the
yeah.
whole kit. I think they want to stay under 1,000, but again, high end premium means money. So this is not going to be your, $399 and $499 or $299 and $399 Quest 2. This is going to be up there. I'm thinking probably $800. I'm thinking $799, $899 tops. I think right around in that area. But if it does or will do eventually what they claim it will do, which is basically be a headset that you can use for work and for efficiency, but it's also a VR headset, and they've stated that this is not just a VR headset. This is a work-based headset. So they are still saying it is a VR headset. This is not just a VR gaming headset. This is a workflow headset. Is it worth it? How much would you pay for it?
Well, even if it's $899 or $900 US, that's 1,150 Canadian at the dollar value right now, and I would pay that if it's something that I can efficiently use for work and play games on. Yeah,
Keyword efficiently for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I really need to be able to work efficiently. Like if it's just another quest where I can work, then obviously that's going to be a little bit outside of the price range. But
Cardi B says $859.99. Spry Guy says he doesn't think it'll be more than 800.
yeah,
Nibelheim, if it will
What
replace
does-
laptops, it runs PCVR, will be hard to beat. That is true. Mepper says guessing 800.
that is true. I
When
don't know
it's-
if it's going to be a PCVR quality headset all by itself.
Right. Because when they say it's, work based, that's going to be its primary function, and gaming secondary after that, in my eyes.
Yeah, I
The
mean, I
12
think
gigs
you're
of
gonna.
RAM, right? That's a hefty piece of memory. That's
Well,
three
yeah,
times
let's
as
talk.
much as the Quest.
Let's talk about that real quick. So before we get back into the price. So basically, from Upload VR, Project Cambria to have 12 gigabytes of RAM for multitasking. Some import logs suggest so. Meta's Cambria headset could have 12 gigabytes of RAM for multitasking. Let's see. Cambria isn't Quest 3. Mark Zuckerberg described it as an advanced or high-end product positioned at a higher end of the price spectrum to be sold alongside the Quest 2. At one point, it was called Quest Pro internally. Cambria appears to have a more balanced design than the Quest 2, with a smaller front box and a strap resembling the Quest 2's Elite Strap accessory. Meta says this is achieved through the use of pancake lenses and Fresnel lenses, whereas the Quest 2 has grainy black and white cameras. Cambria will have high-resolution color pass-through cameras. So the big point in this article, Todd, is the 12 gigabytes of RAM for multitasking. So we're talking multiple screens here. Basically, I think what you're talking about is going into your headset, and instead of having to go out and buy 3-4 monitors, you're going to be able to use and manipulate probably at least 3 to 4 monitors, hopefully.
I think it goes one step further than that, because right now in games, or I don't know if you call them a game, but in like vSpatial, what I use, I can have 8 monitors.
Wow.
If you go into spatial.io, you get 2, I think, and you can pay for 5. And having a monitor up and efficiently using Word and Excel and Outlook and a web browser and YouTube isn't really a memory hog. What's going to be the memory hog is if I can have YouTube on one screen while I'm playing Alvo with a Twitch feed in the left side of my screen and a browser down at the bottom looking up how to play the game. Like that is multitasking. Having multiple of the same program together isn't really multitasking. Multiple programs, completely separate programs running is what 12 gigs of memory will let you do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is going.
Which is huge.
Yeah, and here's what we'll state again: VR gaming headset that can do work-based performance, or the opposite way. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. However, you state this, whether you state it as a work-based headset that you can play VR games on, or you state it as a VR headset that you can play games on that can also be used as a workflow headset. I don't care how you put it in there. If you're making this both, it's worth the 1,000 or whatever you would pay for it, right? Or 800 to
Yeah,
1,000,
for sure,
or
right? Like I would spend
I mean,
$1,800, $2,000 on a high-end laptop so I can efficiently do work with multiple programs. Like if you just
Right.
if your work is online on a website and you have Google Mail open and a spreadsheet, you're not going to need a $2,000 laptop. But if you can do AutoCAD and host a meeting in Teams and have a PowerPoint presentation and do all that at the same time, you need some horsepower. You need memory. You need high end equipment. So
yeah. No, and here's the thing. If you can separate the two, or I guess I should say, if you can combine the two, is what I mean to say. If you can basically say, I'm a VR gamer, but I needed to work inside of this headset as well, that makes a big difference, right? Now, you do a lot of work inside. You can do a lot of work inside VR, and you have in the past with Microsoft Space. What was it? Microsoft.
no, Facebook Horizons.
Or Facebook
Horizon
Horizons, but you did something else too,
Workrooms.
didn't you? The Teams,
vSpatial is
Microsoft
the big one.
Teams
Oh,
went
Teams, yeah.
into Horizons, right? Or you were
I do it in vSpatial. I can use Teams.
okay.
And you can
So
use,
you
I can
can
be in a Teams meeting.
So you
They'll
can do
see
a
my
lot of that stuff.
avatar and all that
Yeah,
kind of
so you
stuff.
can do a lot of that stuff together. So that's a big deal. So and to be able to work in VR again is much more efficient than working out of VR, right? I mean, it's a big deal to be able to do this, and it makes things a lot easier for you with what you do.
Yeah, like most of what I do is remote work, right? So for me to remote into people's computers or into meetings, or it doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing it on, whether I'm on my big Samsung Odyssey or if I'm inside of a headset. Inside of a headset to me is way more immersive. It is a lot more fun. They know the tiny lenses of a Quest 2, the what is it, 98-degree field of view. If that all increases with this 12 gigs of memory, that could help change the game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, we're starting to see little leaks now too, which is, you're starting to see little pieces of this headset coming out. I mean, I think we're not far away from seeing the official announcement. Um, um, I think that we're going to see something very soon, giving the official details of this headset. We all think it's coming out before the end of the year. We're getting into the spring is almost over. We're getting into the early parts of summer. We're going to need to see something coming from this soon. And I think when you start to see these things start to pop out, I think that's a sign pointing to that we're going to probably start to see some official stuff coming shortly on this. Um,
yeah, even Zuckerberg says right later this year we'll release a higher end headset. So it's coming this year.
Yeah, and then Bluebell says unless the headsets get smaller, I can't imagine being a headset all day than gaming at night. And I think that's one of the biggest points that that Zuckerberg makes here, though, is that this headset is going to be way more lighter. Well, not way more lighter, but it's going to be lighter. It's going to be smaller, and it's going to be more comfortable to wear. And I think that's an important point because they do want this to be a workflow headset. And if that's the case, again, Bluebell's right. You're going to need to be able to be comfortable in it for multiple hours a day. So. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what this headset is going to feel like putting on. We've seen pictures of what it's going to look like if we believe what Thaddeus Bradley has put out there. We've seen pictures, but now I want to feel it. I want to see what it's going to feel like to put it on my head. So, looking forward to it. I really can't wait. I can tell you this: I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it, and I don't know how much
Yeah.
workflow I'll do with it. I'll probably do some, but I'm interested to see what it's capable of, and the AR for me is going to be a big part of it because I also have the Lynx R1 coming as well, and that is going to be a big AR headset, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the two will be able to do. Which one will come out on top on the AR side. So
Yeah,
very
the high resolution color pass through. What does that mean? Is it to be true high end, like 4K pass through, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Just too many unknowns.
Yeah, absolutely. We got GC13, the Diet Pepsi Cat has stopped in. What is going on, Tiff? How are you doing tonight? And she said it looks like her and D are hooking up for some Synth Riders. How dare you not invite me? Some Synth
How dare you?
Riders. Onikaze says kind of doubt auto IPD. I don't know. We'll see. We might see diopters. I don't know if we'll see. Diopter lenses are going to be a standard coming very shortly. And if you have a diopter which will adjust for your prescription, then you would pretty much have it dialed in for your IPD as well. Don't invite her.
And that's going to raise the price too, right?
Probably.
Probably. For sure. Any excuse to bring the price up.
Yeah. Either way, I think that we all agree that this is not going to be a $500 headset. This is going to be an expensive headset. So any thought that the Cambria was going to be competing with like the PlayStation 2, I think is out the window now. Price wise is going to make that completely. Cambria and the PlayStation 2 VR is not going to be. It's not going to be apples to oranges anymore. You know what I mean? Quest 2 and the PlayStation 2 would be more, price wise would be more closely competitors. So. I don't think we'll see that comparison too much. Although I think the quality of headset that we're going to see from the PlayStation 2 will rival, the quality of the visuals will rival the Cambria, and the face, and the eye tracking and things like that. I just don't think the price wise is going to compete because I think it's going to be way less expensive for the PlayStation headset than the Cambria now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
All right. let's move on, Todd. Let's talk a little about VR award nominations. So the AIXR VR award nominations are out, and let's just quickly hit on this. Go ahead and give us the categories for the VR.
Well, this year we have VR hardware of the year. Could Pico have jumped in just in time for that award? We'll find out. VR game of the year, experience of the year, film of the year, which there was just a film recently released on the Quest store. It was kind of a film, wasn't it? That I can't remember what that was called.
Which one
The
now? Was that
Hawaiian
the
one?
Yeah, that was on the morning you wake.
Yeah, I bet you that's a front runner for that award. VR marketing campaign of the year, rising VR company of the year, innovative company of the year, social impact award. If only. Enterprise solution of the year, education and training, healthcare of the year. That'll be interesting to see who's in the running for that one.
There's a lot of that
LVE
healthcare
of the year.
There's a lot of the healthcare stuff out there. And when I was at GDC, there was a lot of talks on health VR, virtual reality, and healthcare, and state of mind and being, and taking some patients and putting them in virtual reality to help them get through some difficult times in many different situations, whether it be people going through difficult treatments or people, having some type of learning disability or whatever it might be, and having virtual reality help them get through these things. And there was a lot of that there. So that's a pretty big thing. And Galen Kara says they're going to vote for Beat Saber for me. No Beat Saber. No Beat Saber. The big Gabagool says Q2C VR influencers. Maybe. We're still young. We're still so young, right, D?
Yeah.
Look how young I am.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine us showing up on the award show just as a nominee? Oh my god,
dude. That'd be crazy.
Sweat.
GC says, is that how you announce your presence now at Techno Glitch? Best mic. The best mic award goes to
the best mic
Techno
award.
Glitch. Onikazi says, what WTF kind of inside baseball style awards are these? Who are the nominees for the most synergistic interterrestrial of the year? They're a little weird, these namings of these awards, but you know who was up for Social Impact Award of the Year last year was our buddies over at Between Reality, Giva and Alex. They got a nomination for that last year. That was pretty cool, and congratulations to them for getting that. That was awesome. Echo into the future says anyone with a VR channel is an influencer at this stage. It's pretty much true. If you have a VR channel and you create content, then you are an influencer right now. It's that young. Still, even though it's people have been doing it for 6-7 years now. So, who keeps beeping?
That's D, his Facebook Messenger.
Dude,
You gotta mute the messenger chat that Jason's talking in.
She's got that new mic now, and that mic picks everything up, yo.
It does.
All right, let's give another key away. Let's give disc golf away. We've been rambling on here, guys, for like an hour and 20 minutes. Let's give another key away because
we have been rambling on.
Hell yeah.
I've been rambling.
All
right, just let me link the wheel back up.
Ping. Oh, too funny.
All right. So this is for Akita Disc Golf, multiplayer frisbee golf game. Super cool. I did a video. Go to YouTube, check it out if you want to see my review and thoughts. It was pretty cool.
Oh, Onikazi talking a little Hunt for Red October. I love it. Such a good movie.
What do we got? Who do we got?
Love it. Who is it?
Could be Troy.
Troy Gillis. Oh, amazing. Love it.
Awesome. Troy, you'll love it. It's super fun.
Too funny. Hey, can one of our moderators do me a favor and kick that
I
some
got
bitch
it.
out of chat, yo? You guys rock. Thank you for taking care of that. Tass is on it, dude.
Thank you, Tass. I just saw it. I'm like, what the hell?
Congrats, Troy Gillis. That is amazing disc golf, and we can get in there and we can play some disc golf. We can get in there up to 4 people. It supports multiplayer, so disc golf coming soon, man. It's coming soon. Disc golf. All right, let's talk. Let's talk a little Blaston. And do you have a trailer for Blaston, or no? You said you couldn't find one.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
D, we'll say goodbye to you just for a little bit so we can do some trailer action, and we will be back with D shortly.
Choice again.
Choice to spin again. You don't want disc golf, Troy? You don't want to come and hang out with us and play disc golf with us, Troy?
Oh no, you got to keep it, Troy. You got to come in and play
you
with
got to keep that one, man. Yeah, we got to go do some disc golf together, bro. It'd be fun. Yeah. If you really want to give it away, we can give it back away later. But it's a cool multiplayer game, and if you don't have it, you should keep it so we can go do it. It'd be fun. All right, let's VR was probably said sorry about the spam. It was his mom. Let's talk a little Blaston. We got some updates for Blaston. Let's take a little look at a new trailer for Blaston.
Getting it.
No worries. Take your time.
Blaston Reloaded.
Caitlin Kara says, you know who else likes the Blaston?
Bazinga. Drop the beat.
I love the music.
That's so good, right?
The new skins look just fantastic. Like, look at this. Looks sick. Bunny hats.
Yeah.
Luma, that's that new arrow. Or a bow and arrow.
Yeah, the new bow, yeah.
And this is free.
Free, dude. Free. I
Free
mean,
download.
do you guys remember?
Me?
Oh, I don't know. What was it? 4 well, maybe 4 months ago when Blaston almost died. Remember? Because Meta and Blaston, or Resolution Games, Blaston and Meta got together and decided, let's put advertising inside of Blaston. And people killed it, dude.
Shit.
They review bombed it. They review bombed the game, which is unfortunate. I mean, because the game is good, and to review bomb it because of something afterwards. But it's kind of like I wasn't real happy with that. But they got their voice heard, and they got their point across that we don't want advertising in our VR headsets. And quickly they backed right out of that, and they were like, you know what? And have we heard about any advertising since then? I mean, advertising
not even a little bit
of advertising inside the headset is gone, yo. And while I don't condone the review bombing, it did work. You know what I mean? It did work, and it did get their point across. But my point about this is Blaston has basically survived, and I thought it was going to die. They kept making this game better and better, and this game was really it was a little shallow, especially in the beginning. That's why the price was definitely so low. Like you could see, I remember I picked up Blaston, I think early on for like $5 or something like that. It was on sale, but they keep adding to it and adding to it. They put more into it now, and now I think it's like $22 or something like that. I think they upped the price.
Definitely gone up.
I think it's like 20 some bucks now for Blaston, but I think it's worth it now. They have so much into it, and they've done another huge update. And the update is
and weapon, 3 attachments, player skins, all free. It's $25 Canadian, so that's probably $20.
Yeah, the Reloaded update includes many of the features the developers Resolution Games previously teased Heading the update is the introduction of a weapon attachment system that helps players expand their arsenal. 30 new modifications are available to add to the 10 existing weapons, with more to come in future updates. And there's a new weapon too, Todd. Check out the trailer for the update below that gives you the first look at some of these awesome things. And we did see in the trailer the Luma, which is the new
Yeah,
bow.
Traveling Man noticed right away as well.
The
Bow
bow
from Apex Contract.
looks pretty cool. And
Yeah.
they have partnered with this. They're doing a little collab with our buddies over at Fast Travel Games to bring in the bow skin from Apex Construct for this Luma bow, which looks so freaking cool, man.
Yeah, it looks super cool.
Yeah.
And the whole
And,
game looks cool. Like the graphics quality seems to be getting better and better and better. Like I remember when it was first released, it was a neat concept, one-on-one PvP. You know, you're in a very specific space. You can't run around a room and hide behind shit. And then it just got better and better and better. And they survived that crap and got better.
I know. I didn't think they were going to make it out of there. D.
Yeah.
How much do you love Blaston?
One of my
How long did it take
favorite-
you to finish it?
about 3 hours.
Oh, D. Did you not play Blaston either?
You need to play more VR.
Although I did see somebody, I just saw somebody in chat said they're like, I own Blaston and I've never played it because there's so much to play. And that happens to me a lot. I probably have, I don't know how many games I have that I haven't even fired up. And it's because I buy them and I'm like, or they're given to me. I get keys from everybody, man. And it's like,
I have a game in my thing that I noticed today. Warhammer 40,000 Battle Sisters.
You have never played Battle Sisters?
Never
Dude,
played it.
you will love
It's
that
sitting there.
game.
It's on my quest. Never played it.
I can't tell you, there's at least 5 games that I have on my quest where I have not touched them yet.
Oh, I got 20.
Maybe you should stop playing flat games with Roots.
Yeah, stop playing Fortnite.
I'm sorry, Mr. One word, Tarkov. Okay.
What? I don't play Tarkov anymore.
We're playing, it's been a while, but you know, you go through phases, and like since you know it doesn't have the build, you know, anymore on a part of it, I'm really digging it.
Yeah, she's back.
Oh my
God. She's a Fortnite kid.
Ruth says, "How dare I?" And I do play with, and I do play with that.
Only on Saturdays.
Yeah. Somebody was actually calling for you, Todd, to stream Fortnite.
Yeah,
I saw that. It was Jesse Jasso from Facebook.
Yeah. So you may have to get into like Roots. I think we're gonna probably try and stream tomorrow night. That's usually our Friday night stream night with our pal Roots, and I'm sure he's gonna want.
I got in with him last week because you were AWOL.
I know. So we may have to get a little crew for a little Fortnite, but Saturday night is going to be VR night.
We won 3 matches yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to get you in to play Alvo with me and Todd, so we could record a video for Q2C VR Gamer, the channel that you helped.
These past couple of days, I took a nap.
Blah 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 blah.
We're like, D, where are you, girl?
She turned the camera off.
She turned it off. She was playing Fortnite, man. We were like, D, where are you?
Mr. Hassel was playing Fortnite with him. Jason was playing Fortnite.
Oh, man. We're losing all these people to flat games, yo. What is going down?
We got to get into Alvo Zombies. You'll be back in VR. It was so much fun.
We had fun with that last
night.
Yeah. Todd.
See?
DC13 is mad at you, man. She said, do not blah, blah, blah.
I didn't notice. Did she say that?
Yeah. But the zombies were fun in Alvo. We did record some Alvo stuff, and you're going to edit it down, and I'll have it up over the weekend. We'll get some Alvo footage out there. The zombies were a lot of fun, and we did it last night too, guys. On Virtual Strangers of the Night, myself, Roots, and Wes, we did jump into some Alvo, and we streamed it. And Gamertag jumped in there with us. Impromptu jumped in, which is awesome. It was a lot of fun. And
it's funny. Wes was just hitting the invite button to invite him. It's like, yeah, see what happens.
Oh yeah, it was fun though. It was fun. We had a good time, and it is good, man. The zombies is really, really good. I loved it, and I had fun. I'll go back to that again for sure. But let's finish up on Blaston. Onikazi did say something funny that I did see in there. He said he played Blaston way back when it was Iron Lights. And do you remember Iron Lights? Iron Lights was
Yeah.
like the jousting one, or like the knights. It wasn't jousting, but it was basically
magic.
Blaston, but it was like medieval Blaston, because you had swords and
Shield.
and shield and the jousting poles, and yeah, that didn't last. But Blaston made it, so that's good to see. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this Fanatical game package, Todd, because Fanatical had a game package that I actually bought. So you could get 9 games for just under $50. For $49.99, you get 9 games. You can still get it from Fanatical right now. And it will run out eventually, because what happens is
It's
they will
May
end up
1st, I think.
yeah, but they'll end up running out of keys before the date, because it's either
True.
good than May 1st or until they're out of keys. And this is such a popular package that I think eventually they will run out of this. But
Didn't you say
it's a
they were
really
out of certain titles already?
they could be. I don't know. I haven't
They
seen
could
that
be.
yet. But I know that they have like a range. Like they have like a slider scale, and they're like, when we hit this number, we're out. You know what I mean? And um, I think eventually they
But
will
good
run out.
quality, right? Like these are
Yeah.
all AAA excellent games for the price. You can either get 3 games, 5 games, or 9 games.
Yeah.
And build your own little.
Yeah. So
There's more than 9
$19
available.
or $20, $29, or $49. You can get 3 games, 5 games, or 9 games. And here, I'll just give you an idea. Here's what I grabbed. I grabbed the 9 game so I could have some keys for our channel, so we can give away some more keys. And these are too good for me to pass up. And we do have a lot of keys donated for us. And we were talking about this to our patrons, and we do go out to and developers are very kind and give us keys, but it's always good for us to have keys too. And I own pretty much every one of this game on the list, either through a developer or through me going out and buy it. But I went out and bought this so I could have keys to give away later on down the road. And these games are too hard to pass up for the price. I bought Zero Caliber. I bought Death Horizons Reloaded, one of my favorite games. These are all Quest 2 games, by the way, or Quest games. Anchar Wars 2, a game that just came out 3 months ago. I bought Swords of Gargantua, which is one of the best games out there, Swords of Gargantua. Okay. We wanted some puzzle games because we don't have a ton of puzzle games in our little key vault. So I bought Fisherman's Tale, Down the Rabbit Hole, Puzzling Places, and Puzzle Bobble. And then I went and got Traffic Jams and Wands. So
That's crazy.
And I still could have got Electronauts, Mare, which is a great game, and Prison Boss VR, which you're going to be having a video coming up soon. And Forever Darts is still in there, and Starman or Star Shaman is in there too. But yeah, you're going to have a video for Prison Boss coming up soon. That's an older game, but it's a pretty cool game.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So I actually reached out to them because it came across on a Twitter feed. Somebody posted that they had done some content for it. I was like, Prison Boss, that looks funny. Why haven't I heard of that? And it was a Steam game, I think, originally. But now it's on Quest as well. And I got access to the Steam version, so I'm going to try it out, do a first impressions video, and see what life is like prison.
Yeah. GC13, the Diet Pepsi Cat says Fisherman's Tale and Down the Rabbit Hole. She knows from she's heard of them through the PlayStation versions through Without Parole, and they do not end well. And they're both great games. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't like them. But I played Down the Rabbit Hole. I thought it was one of the best puzzle games out there.
Yeah.
The point of view changes that they have in there, the way you can control the environment and actually get yourself right into the environment, really like that a lot. Fisherman's Tale, same thing. You have some really cool perspectives with that one, and you're like seeing yourself down inside another thing, and just the way you manipulate it is amazing. Really good games, man. And there's I didn't mention on here, Carly and the Reaper Man is in this list too. Carly and the Reaper Man
I
is a
bought.
really cool game that you can play with 2 people.
I bought Carly and the Reaper Man, Swords of Gargantua, and Traffic Jams. All retail for $28 a piece, and got them all for $25. So
yeah,
it's a great deal.
Yeah, and what was in here too is because Sir Khalid said sad they are out of stock for Swarm. That was in here too, and Swarm was in here as well. I forgot about that. Swarm was in this list,
It
and
is
that's gone.
gone. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gone. So yeah, and Swarm is like one of the best games of 2020, 21.
Yeah. I was surprised to see that one in there actually.
Yeah, it was really good. Anchar War 2 is another really good one, worth every penny of $20. Death Horizons Reloaded is a fantastic game, worth $20. You know, Zero Caliber, one of the best games you'll find out there. That's a $25 game. You know, you're
Death
getting these
Horizons
games for
just
like,
had a update.
oh
Right?
my god, they
Just a
update
couple
that
months
thing
ago,
all the time. Yeah.
and a graphics update though. It was freaking awesome. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, Swarm, Alan Carrot's favorite game of all time, Swarm. It's all sold out. So maybe next time.
Got to keep an eye on those websites. Humble Bundle's another good one. They usually just do Steam games, but they have done, I think, some Quest
I
games in the
think
past.
they have one going
Fanatical
on
for
right
sure
now.
has.
They
They've
have
got a
one going
Steam
on
one
right now
going
that's
on.
a Steam game going. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, they're
Please could you
so
check those two
all
out?
these games are great, man. I mean, Puzzling Places, like Radio Run swears by Puzzling Places. He says one of the best games.
As
That's
So,
another
Puzzler
one I've never tried.
together, I love that game because
oh, you played you? I think I played like 10 minutes of that game just to look at it. I'm not a
Didn't
big
have
puzzler,
zombies
D.
or guns.
You can't
Zombies or
shoot anything in
shit.
there. D. Can't shoot nothing in there, D.
life is
But Puzzle Bobble, you know, I didn't hear great things about Puzzle Bobble, but you know, it's a $20 value game. That's what you're gonna go buy it. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a great. I love these things, man. This is such a good package, and I love seeing that the Quest 2 is in here because usually, like you said, Todd, Steam keys usually you don't
Yeah.
see a ton of these that are Quest 2 keys or Quest keys. So it's good to see that, and that just goes to show you when you see a big site like Fanatical do these things, that means there's value here for them to do it, and that means there's a lot of people buying virtual reality games, which is good to see. Like to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Only Kyle says I wanted to like Puzzle Bobble more. Too twitchy is the gaming. Craig Sonis plays. I played Pico Pico, which is like puzzling places. Great fun and good concept. Tasselhoff said he picked up Anshar, Carly, Death Electronauts, Prison, Puzzle, Swords, Traffic, and Wands. Already had Swarm, Fisherman's Tale. Yeah, I mean these you can't go wrong with any. However you put this in here, they're all great games. You can't go wrong with it. I would have picked Swarm. The only reason I didn't pick Swarm, we already have like 10 keys to Swarm.
Yeah. And like they say, Swarm just came out with their multiplayer update, right? This week?
Yeah,
And
I think it dropped
and a
yesterday.
graphic update.
Yeah, I think it dropped
That's
yesterday.
probably why it sold out so fast. People were
Yeah,
dumping
well,
it.
it's just that good of a game, though. That game, it's crazy to have that game in this list for that price. Michelle Dillon says, I really like Down the Rabbit Hole. I do too. It was one of the best games I played.
The moving around inside the hole was just fantastic.
Bingo.
Amazingly
You know who
immersive.
else likes it when you move around inside the hole?
My mom!
You know she does. Wes is gonna kill me.
So,
pass it on.
yeah, I mean, that was one of those games where I was playing that game for the first time, and my wife is not really big into virtual reality at all. She's gotten into it a few times, but not really. But that was one of those games where I'm like, stop. I had to stop what I was doing, and I'm like, you need to put the headset on. You need to get in here and look at this because when you could grab the the rooms and you could manipulate which way they go, and you could actually put your head almost right inside there and look up close at all these little furniture and all these
So cool.
little things. It was super
And
cool.
sometimes you have to find all the little secret little pieces and all the little codes that you need to move on.
I think I just got cursed by Alien Kara.
I know I saw that. I was like, I don't know what that was all about.
1,000 insect bites. Because they hate Swarm. They hate Swarm.
Right. How can you hate
I
Swarm?
know.
Come on.
I know. So yeah, I mean, it's cool to see everybody's excited about this. That sounds like a lot of people bought it. So yeah, it's cool to see. I love it. I just want to go back and see what other people were saying. But
Craig Sonis says, "Do the two players who play Carly have to be in the same room?" I don't know that actually.
I think it was
space. Do you?
No, but I think it was like I think you did have to be together. Yes. Did you? No, I don't remember. I know the original game you did. I don't know if they updated it to where you didn't anymore. I know the original game you did.
You had to be in the same space.
Yeah. but I don't know if they updated it with a new because they did some updates on it recently. And Skiba says no, they don't have to be in the same room. I know they did at one time. You could play it. You can play it now. I think both people in VR. Where originally you could only play it with one person in VR and one person on their phone.
Right.
But now I think you can play both in VR. If I'm right about that, I think so. All right, guys, let's give a key away. We're talking about all these amazing games. Let's give a key away. What do you say?
Go to one of your
let's-
favorite games.
Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite. You know what? I want to stream this again because I had so much fun streaming. It's been so long since I've been in there that
Well, when you were streaming this game, we were streaming to Twitch only.
right. We didn't have a
then
YouTube
Twitch
page.
deleted all our content, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Damn you, Twitch!"
Yeah, because all
stopped, right?
that stuff is gone. Yeah, all those
Oh,
that
gone,
whole
yeah.
stream. Because I went on there and I ran through the whole entire game live on Twitch, and it was cool, man. I had a lot of fun doing it. There was a lot of people watching, and everybody had a ball blast, playing with me. And going, man, it's all gone. So yeah, I think I'd like to do it again. It was fun. I'll probably set that up at some point to do it again. And it's a game that we should revisit because it's so good. And yeah, it's Yuki. If you guys have not played Yuki, it's such a unique game. It's just one of those games that have grabbed me. There's a few out there that I just really get into, and this was really one of them that I just really had a lot of fun with. And it's just such a unique thing to where you can actually grab the character. You're grabbing an action figure basically. You're playing as like a little boy or a girl, and you have this action figure that you're holding, and you get to move the action figure with your hand, with your touch controller through space, and you get to shoot at all these enemies coming at you, and you have to move around the environment. There's environmental obstacles as well, and it's a bullet hell. It's a bullet hell shooter, but it's a roguelike as well. So it has a lot of elements that I like. I like bullet hell. I like roguelikes when they're done right. So yeah, super cool stuff, and I like seeing this stuff. And what do we got? What's popping up here in chat?
I just put the link to Yuki into chat.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go.
I had to dump it into Facebook as well because they don't get restream chat.
Right. But yeah, I mean, so if you guys have not tried Yuki, go give it a shot, and hopefully somebody wins it here who doesn't have it because it's really that good. So let's spin it. Can't say much more about Yuki other than it's great.
Yeah, right. Quick shout out to the Multiverser. There seems to be a lot of people in there. Some new names I haven't seen in the past.
Awesome. Who do we got for names? We got Benji 1981 is there. Hey, what's going on, Benji? How you doing, man? Edge City Commuter is over in the Multiverse. How you doing, Edge City Commuter? How's it going tonight?
Slick 1-on-1 is in the metaverse.
Yeah.
What we got? Oh. Big Gabagool.
Nice, man. Hell yeah. The Big Gabagool. I love that name, by the way. One of my favorites. The only thing that would top that if you had your name be the Big Bada Bing or Bada Bing, that would be amazing. Bada Bing.
What was he thinking?
The Big Gabagool.
Congratulations, you win a key to Yuki.
What are you and Polish Hammer giving internet high fives about, D? Am I missing something?
Same headset.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Look at you with your headset. Your headset and your mic.
It's weird having this on here now,
Yeah. Because you can hear everything like right up.
Yeah, you're in my head now instead of coming at me this way.
I'm always in your head, girl. I'm always in your head.
I sleep because you're always.
Tech says Yuki. Yeah, I know. Tech loves Yuki. It's his favorite. D, let's. What are you wearing tonight? That sounds creepy, but it's not creepy.
That sounds okay. Okay, Jason. What the hell is with you guys?
Sounds creepy, but it's not creepy. What do you got? What do you got, D?
I finally got my stuff, dudes.
Oh, look at you in the merch. Hey. What does that say? I know that. Oh, look at you got both shows on there, girl. What does it say on the sleeve?
Chinatown D.
Oh, nice.
I love it. Love it. Looks so good.
And I noticed that you've officially changed your name from Chi-Town D to Chinatown D.
Oh, no, I've
If you hadn't
I've
before, you can now.
You did it a long time ago.
yeah,
Good.
John's just different.
just noticing that.
Ayla Kara says, "What underwear do you have on?" I pulled a task move. What are you wearing, D? I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. But it looks good though.
It feels
Um,
comfy. It's comfy.
yeah, yeah, I like it. It looks good. It looks good. D finally got. It took forever to get the stuff there, man. I don't know.
She
It
ordered
did.
that like beginning of April, right?
April 10th, I ordered it, and I don't know for some reason it took forever, but who knows? Who knows? Michelle Dillon wants to know what color your bra is.
Says guys.
Okay.
It's all women asking these questions.
Yeah, thank God, because if it was a guy, I wasn't gonna say. I wasn't gonna ask it.
Yeah.
If Omikaze was like, "Hey, what color is these?" I wasn't gonna ask it. But Michelle Dillon said it. I can. It's okay.
Buy her
Do that.
coffee, I'll tell you.
Bye, oh, too funny. Too funny. All right, let's move on a little bit. We're getting later in night. We're gonna hit a little bit on what tell us about Moon VR, Todd. You kind of know this one a little bit more than me. You were doing some stuff on it, so I'm gonna let you kind of take the lead on Moon VR.
So I've installed it, but I haven't been able to get any content to play on it yet. It's a new kind of app game. I don't know if you want to. I don't know what to call these things because it's not like you're running around doing anything, but it's a video content playing app, like Netflix or something like that. But you play your own content, and it plays in your pass through.
So in the black
you
and white
basically
pass through.
Yeah, you could sit on your couch, face your television, and you could have a huge television in place of your television and watch a color show in your black and white pass through.
So this is kind of like big screen, I guess, but it's
think,
it's
but by
only
yourself.
it's only in your pass. You're only in your pass through, right? There's no other environment besides the pass through.
That's right. Yeah, it's designed strictly through pass through.
This is an interesting thing to me. I really we talked about it quickly, and I really have done no research into this at all. That's why I kind of want to have you take it. And I know you have, and you thought it was super interesting. So I just don't know. I'm trying to figure out. This is a free app or a paid app?
It's App Lab free.
Nice. And
I'll
this
drop a link.
it just came out, right? Just recently.
Yeah, it just recently came out and they just recently did a 2.2 update, but it came out in March originally, but they just updated it.
It's this is an interesting thing. I think they're trying to take a little bit of big screen away, but this is all your own content, right? There's nothing you can buy or put in here, so it's not really like big screen. You can consume your own content if you choose to, but you can also watch their content as well. So it's a little bit different. And in big screen, you can't do anything in pass through. You have your own space that you can watch stuff in, or you can actually go into a private room, or you can go to a public room, and we have a million people in there. So I don't know. We'll see. You know. Oh, cool.
So it's like a file browsing system where you browse and pick your own content. So if you had, 360 movies or things you've shot yourself, or maybe a downloaded DVD or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is the way we're going to
It's black in the video because it's in pass through. And then you can go to full screen for 360 videos and things like that as well. But
yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm curious to see when when we get into the AR function of a lot of these headsets, the Cambria or the that's a weird video.
That was very weird.
Like three Chinese girls dancing around. So that's a weird video.
So you see here, I want to point this out. So all this section over here on the left,
that's all black.
You would see your house. That's all pass through. Yeah. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, I think this is the way we're going to consume media, and I was just saying I'm curious to see how the AR headsets handle, like with the Cambria and the Lynx R1, how media is going to be consumed with the AR, and I think it's going to be super interesting how that's done, especially when you can do the color pass through, which I think, to me, sometimes the black and white pass through is I don't like it. It takes my focus. It takes my focus away from whatever I'm looking at. So it's tough for me to do anything in pass through besides looking at my pass through going, this looks weird. So I think the color pass through, you're going to be able to kind of like forget about it. It's gonna look normal. I hope it's gonna look normal. And I can tell you it looks normal when you're in the Lynx R1. I haven't tried Cambria, but I have tried the Lynx R1. When you're looking at your pass-through there, the color pass-through, it looks like you're seeing
Don't even
everything
have the
normal.
headset on.
You forget about that you're in a headset almost
That's cool.
at some point. So and that's what you want. But to me, the black and white pass through is super distracting. I just don't like it. So I'm curious to see. Let us know, Todd, what if you decide. If you
Yeah, I'll
start
get it working
consuming
in
some
the
media
next
in
couple
there,
days. I gotta figure
what
out
it's like.
what media to download and put on it. That's my only thing. So.
Yeah, but that's Moon VR, guys. We thought it was interesting to talk about real quick. And
Traveling man,
yeah,
it's a good point. It says be cool if you have it on your TV on the wall in the living room and then head to the kitchen for a snack with your headset on because pass through works. If you had your Guardian off, you could
yeah,
walk to the kitchen and still watch your show the whole way to the kitchen for sure.
yeah, for
I,
sure.
I could see people using this on an airplane so you can actually see the people around you and the stewardess coming to bring you a coffee or whatever. And you don't feel weird being inside your headset kind of alone on an airplane because I know a lot of people use them for travel. So to be able to see the plane still and other people while you're watching your Netflix movie or whatever, kind of neat.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I think another thing when the heads get smaller, you're able to stay in VR longer, which then you can consume more media. That's one thing that I do use my Vive Flow for. Is if I want to watch TV or movies or consume even like YouTube, if I'm watching a long video on YouTube, I don't mind putting my Vive Flow on for that. And I would use it more often if they would just help me out and give me some controllers and stop using my cell phone. And I think they have some stuff coming soon, but slow with the Vive Flow, man. It's slow. So I just hope they don't abandon it. But yeah, they need
A
something.
cool looking piece of kit, and you're right.
It is, and it's super comfortable. I love wearing them. I mean, they're great. I mean, they're super comfortable. They're lightweight. I mean, it's just like wearing a small set of glasses or a large set of glasses, almost like a set of goggles. And if you just made it easier for me to control it, I would use it way more. And I still do use them. Like I said, I use them if I'm going to watch something for a long period of time. If I want to go sit on my couch, I just want to hang out and watch a long YouTube video, or if something's going on, I want to watch my phone. I don't consume a ton of like movie videos anymore. Everything I watch is has to do with virtual reality, but I watch a ton of virtual reality content. I watch a ton of YouTube, and I do like to consume media in a headset. And if you can give me that headset, but give me better controls and give me more quality, that's what I want. That's the side. That's the headset I want to be in constantly. Hussein X is here. How you doing, man? He says pass-through algorithm has improved a lot now compared to how it was. Absolutely, it was really bad at the beginning. It was really bad. Oh, you and your brother gonna go play some Anshar Wars and Death Horizon? Does he have a headset?
Yeah, he got it for Christmas.
Nice. That's awesome. You guys should hang out and play some.
Yeah, Death Horizons. So much
Death
fun.
Horizon is a
Every time I went
great
in there,
co-op game to get two people
so
in
much
there
fun.
with.
Yeah,
Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. It's not that. They're more like cartoon zombies.
And they're nothing like After the Fall zombies at all.
If you can do After This Fall, you can do Death Horizon.
Nothing, man.
Yeah,
But
You'll be fine.
it's
you'll be all right.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Bearable Man, what's going on, man? How you doing? He says Anshar is dope. Anshar is dope. I need to get back to that. I really had fun with that one. All right, yeah. So let's move on from that, and let's. What do we got left to give away? We got a couple of more games to give away, right?
We have
And,
Zero Caliber for the Metaverse, and I think we have one more.
We got Cities and
Cities, yeah, Cities VR. We have
Cities and Video Carrot. What?
right.
What's that?
We still
Cities
gotta
and
do-
Zero Caliber.
You're breaking up, D. I couldn't hear what you said.
Said we still got to do the multiverse giveaway too.
Yeah,
You
we're
know
gonna do
what-
that next. I think we're gonna do the multiverse giveaway next for Zero Caliber. Get that out of the way, and then we'll talk a few wrap up things, and we'll give away the big boy in the Cities VR from Troy Gillis. Polish Hammer says I want to be able to play laying down. I got back problems. Yeah, and that's one thing with the Vive Flow that you can't do in any other headset. You can lay down with that because it's basically glasses. So there's no back strap with that. So it's easy to lay down in it.
Right.
Yeah. Smitty95 is in the multiverse. Smitty, how you doing, man? Thanks for being there. And Sonia
Well,
Solis
Lantini?
says, I just purchased my 9. Your 9 games from
Fanatical games, yeah.
Fanatical. Awesome. Welcome
sauce.
to the show, Sonia. Appreciate you being here. That's awesome. Which games did you get, Sonia? Give us put your 9 games in there. I'd be curious to see what you grabbed.
Did you want to touch on Paradox of Hope today?
Yeah, let's hit it real quick. So, I haven't played it yet, but there's this game, Paradox of Hope, and it's made by one man. It's one man developer. Some content creators have put some videos out on it already. Gamertag, Paradise DK, a few others have put some really good stuff out on it, and they were super impressed with it. And I contacted the developer and I said, I want to play this. It's really only an alpha right now. It's a what they have available for us is like it's like a raid mode kind of thing that you can play through. You can't play the campaign yet, but I got it and we're gonna check it out, Todd. And it's a Steam game, but I love these one man developer units that teams that go out there and make a great game that people are blown away by. And when I see people like Paradise DK and Gamertag get blown away by a game, I'm like, it makes me take notice. And
Yeah, big
I
time.
want to play this game. So, and I talked to the developer. He seems really knowledgeable what he's doing. He seems really focused, really nice guy. And I'm excited to play it and get into it. And I think we're going to try and do that this weekend. And I think everybody should kind of keep an eye out for this Paradox of Hope.
Looks creepy.
Yeah. See, this is all you.
Wow. Okay.
I like the backpack. Reminds me of Saints and
Yeah.
Sinners.
The green hell backpack too.
Yeah.
Toilet paper? That's awesome.
That looks freaking cool, man.
Right?
Now I saw this. I knew it was out there, but I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it. And then when Gamertag and Gamertag I saw it, or he had messaged me about it and said something like it was really really good. And so I kind of took notice of it, and now I'm like holy crap, I want to play this really bad. So
Yeah.
I've been sitting on the key because I was away in Florida, and now we can finally get into it and do it. And Wes is excited about it. I know you're excited about it. So yeah, I think we're all going to, and Roots, I'm sure will want to get in there. So I think we're all going to get in there and check it out. And we'll see what it's going to be all about. Sonia Solis says, Anshar, Down the Rabbit Hole, Electronauts, Mare, Puzzle Bobble, Swords of Gargantua, Traffic, Wands, and Zero Caliber. Holy shit, that's some good games.
What a good lineup for $50. Like, my God. Because
You got
2 games would be $50.
You got some good taste, Sonia, because they're all good games. I like every one of those. Every one. Puzzle Bobble, maybe not. Okay, Puzzle Bobble, maybe not. But yeah, most of all those games I like.
Z-Storm's
pretty
in the house.
What's up, Z? How you doing, man? Hey, Z put a cool video out today too, talking about people who put out cool videos. Z put a cool video out about top Quest 2 games, and I love getting people's takes on these things and what they do, and guys, Z has an amazing an amazing take on virtual reality, and I love seeing I love seeing people that put these things out, because it's not easy to put these things out there, right? When you put yourself out there, it's like here's my top 10 games of 2022.
Somebody's going to bitch, right?
Yeah, you know what I
You're
mean?
putting
So I
yourself
like
out
when they
there.
put these things out there, and he's got such an interesting take on games that I just love seeing it. So, guys, go to Z Storm Gaming, check out the video. It's out right now. Top 10 games 2022, and I know when Z's excited about a video he did, you know what I mean? Because we do a lot of this content. It's okay. You push through it a lot of times, but I know he was excited about doing this one.
Car parking simulator.
Yeah, exactly.
You seem to have fun in that one when you did that video, Todd.
I surprisingly did have
Partner
fun.
like
I like to shit on it, but it was actually better than I thought it was going to be. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what it is too is especially with somebody like Z Storm, He's just super entertaining. Like you can watch him. It doesn't even matter what he's playing sometimes.
It's
You
what
can
he's
just
wearing.
watch. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he played, like I was watching him play Pop One. I think it was yesterday or day before. He was playing Pop One. He played for like a long time too, because I came back a couple different times and he was still playing. And it's not even about the game. It's about watching him react to what's going on in the game. And
Totally.
you know, because we can to watch somebody else play games, you need to have somebody who's entertaining. Otherwise, it can get boring. You got to have somebody who's in. You know, that's why I'm always like, whenever I stream, I want to make sure that I stream in a good frame of mind. Because if you don't, people are going to be like, people will know. And I didn't stream at one point a couple weeks ago because I didn't feel good. And I'm like, if I get in there, if I push and get in there, I'm not going to be entertaining, and it's going to be dog crap, and nobody's going to want to watch it, man. So it's not easy. Sometimes you got to go on when you don't want to go on, but you can tell when somebody genuinely enjoys what they're doing, and when they're doing it, and because it's easy for them. You know what I mean? You can't fake it at that point, and Z doesn't fake it. He's super entertaining. Go check him out on Twitch and on YouTube. Z Storm Games. Bacardi Beast has been watching Z's Nightmare Run. Oh man, I want to do some Nightmare runs. I want to do Z. We got to get in and do some Nightmare runs on after the fall soon. And I think Z is going to stop in. He was talking about maybe stopping in and helping us. Todd has to be going for some time, I think, coming up soon. And I think Z agreed to stop in and give us a hand again. So we're gonna be seeing some Z Storm games real soon too, because he's awesome, man. Chris 999 says, Eric, if you feel like crap, just stream Beat Saber. You won't have to fake your disinterest. Absolutely. Yeah, if I ever felt that, yeah, it would just make me puke. Z-Storm says, not gonna lie, I'm nowhere near as good as at After the Fall, but this update today looks epic. It does look epic. And this was another thing
we tried to get into today.
I've been up for 46 hours. We were talking about this earlier. I've been up since yesterday morning. I think it's 46 or 47 hours or something like that. I tried to get a couple hours sleep last night after Virtual Strangers. I've been editing video and I couldn't sleep. And then I got up today and I've been working straight out. And man, I'm telling you, I was so close to wanting to get in to do After the Fall, after show prep. Or we had to do some stuff this afternoon for the show. And me and D and Todd were like, let's go get into this. And I'm like, I want to do this, but like, do I take a nap?
Should I take a nap?
He's like, don't take a nap. You'll never get up, dude. Don't take a nap. So I didn't.
You ain't getting up after.
Yeah.
Had a coffee and
several coffees.
Several coffees.
Well, yeah, we're still going, man. We're still going. And Fract is coming out May 5th. Don't forget. Yes. Absolutely. We did receive our key from our buddy Jimmy over at End Dreams, and we are going to be we'll have some content. And we'll probably stream that. We're going to record for it, and we'll probably stream it at some point too, live, because it's such a good game and I love it. So such a good game. May 5th.
I definitely got to get that one. Yeah, that's looking forward to that one.
Tech says, did they fix the door glitch yet in After the Fall? I think they did. I think they did. I'm not exactly sure. But I think they did, yeah. But Fract is such a good game, man. If you're over 40, going without sleep for longer than 20 hours is complete madness. It pretty much is. I was getting a little goofy this afternoon. Yeah, I'm always goofy, but whatever. All right, guys, let's give away a key. And we'll give away a couple.
Give away the key to the multiverse. We got a multiverse wheel going there, D.
I sent you the link.
Oh, Z says he's never played. He never played the Fract originally, dude. If Fract was one of my top games of last year, would have been my vote for game of the year for PlayStation VR. Except for the fact it was a little too short. It was really only about 3 hours long, maybe 3.5. I mean, there was some people like Brian Paul from PSVR Without Parole burned through it in 2 hours, man. I took my time, went a little bit longer. I think it took me about 3.5, almost 4 hours to finish it. But if it had some more length to it and had a little more story, it would have been my game of the year, hands down. It's that good. And I cannot wait to play it with touch controllers. because I was playing with the Move controllers, which they did a great job with the Move controllers. But man, I can't wait to play it with touch controllers. Dan
Think that
Kim says,
last
"Is there any
Sonic
word
Mall
of B
entry?
haptic support going in to be added to after the fall?" And I can tell you that they were talking about it. Alex was talking to them about it. I think hopefully they're going to get something going. Nothing definitive said yet, but hopefully soon, for sure. Dave Detlef says, "Free shit, yo, D." No favoritism
Bro,
on
you
the
could have
wheel.
been getting some free shit if you would have showed up like weeks ago when I told you.
I'm looking at the wheel, and his name is on here 11 times. Steve, what the hell are you doing?
No,
D.
this job, yo. No, this job that I.
I'm just kidding. So this is the multiverse wheel. So anyone inside the multiverse who came onto the chat and said hashtag multiverse, you get entered in to win. Instructions are on the door to the left of the big screen.
Artix Khan is in the multiverse. Mr. Tasselhoff says, "Artix Khan, how are you doing? Thanks for being there. Appreciate it."
Let's give away a game. This is Zero Caliber.
Such another great game, man. Zero Caliber, so good. Co-op too. I think up to 4-player co-op in the story mode, in the campaign mode. Yeah.
Oh, Dan Kim, little light. Kyle Kitchen. That's funny. Kyle, congratulations. Does he have a copy of Zero Caliber?
Such a good game, man.
Yeah, right.
Well, congratulations, Kyle Kitchings. Good job, man. Awesome. Love it. Such a good game. And our buddy Roots D is about to make his transition to New Game Plus.
Yeah, the Game Plus.
New Game Plus is a big step, man. And Elden Ring, Roots is finally about to make the step, the transition between finishing the game and getting into New Game Plus. And he is probably as stoked about that game now that he's about to finish it and restart into New Game Plus as he was when he started it. It's that good of a game. So cheers to our buddy Roots. And he didn't want to stream it, man. He didn't want to take away from our show, but you can always stream whenever you want, man.
When you said transition, I was starting to worry.
Well, yeah, hey, nothing wrong with that. Serenity is here. She says, "Congrats, Kyle." Or they say, "Congrats, Kyle." That's awesome. Hey, Serenity, how you doing? Thanks for being here. And VR Spry Guy says, "Bad news. I Am Roots, the VR mod is going to be delayed." That is a little bad news. I didn't think it was going to be out immediately, but that's such a hard mod, man. I don't know how they're doing it. So it's going to be
to make
hard
combat.
to do.
Like we had a long talk about this with Gamertag. I think it was Gamertag we talked about this with. And
It was, yeah.
to make combat effective in that type of a game, I don't know, man. They're gonna have to pull you out to 3D mode or whatever, third person. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how they pull that off.
Serenity now, Jerry. Serenity now.
Mandalay Industries.
Oh man, Mickey Burr says, "Go Roots!" Absolutely, our brother Roots. So he's kind of like he's here. He's moderating for us in our channel, watching us doing Elden Ring at the same time. He's multitasking, yo.
Tell you.
Z, thanks for stopping by, man.
Me?
We appreciate it. If you want to hang for a minute, Z, you got a chance to win. We're just about to give a copy away of Cities VR. If you want to hang and be on the wheel to win copies of Cities VR, we're just about to spin it, and let's get the wheel up, yos. Give this kick-ass game away.
Do you want to jump into the multiverse once before we call it a night, just to say hello?
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Bluebell says Roots is awesome. He is awesome, absolutely. Let's hit back and see Tass over in the multiverse. And we will give it away. Yeah, let's do that real quick.
That audio.
What's up?
How are things in the multiverse? Who do we got in there?
Going good. We've got Ecoin, Lantani, Zeta, Gray, and Michelle Elshun.
How are things in the multiverse?
Nice, man. That's awesome.
Good.
I love seeing people in the multiverse, man. It's so good.
But yeah.
Hey, Wolf Raza just stopped in, man. He said, "Whoops, late." No worries,
Oh,
man.
by
no
the way,
worries.
Oh no, he's gonna go touch.
Oh, no.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
he
that.
gave me the love. Oh,
He
that's
gave you
so
hearts.
nice. That's so nice. Absolutely. Awesome,
there
man.
you go.
Awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
bye everybody
hi,
in the
everybody.
multiverse.
Bye, everybody.
We'll say goodnight, Multiverse. We'll catch you guys next week, and actually, we will catch you guys also on our next episode of Reality Bites, and it was going to be on May 14th. Myself, Todd, Gamertag, and Chi-Town D will be on Reality Bites in the multiverse and Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch on May 14th. And yeah, hopefully we'll see everybody back who's in the multiverse now. We'll see you guys there
11
for
a.m.
that.
Eastern.
Well,
think.
1
Or no,
p.m. Eastern.
1
1
p.m.
p.m.
Eastern.
Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern time on the 14th. So Root says you guys rock. Couldn't respond at the moment because he was probably busy beating some boss or
Right.
something in Elden Ring. Man, now I want to go. Oh, he says Jim and I were under fire. So what are you guys playing? Fortnite? What do you think? You're better than me playing Fortnite?
Playing Fortnite.
With Jim Hall?
So this key is for
Moved on to Fortnite.
Cities VR. Is that what we're giving
Christy
away?
Casino is here. Christy, how are you doing tonight? She's crossing fingers. Absolutely. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. We had some amazing people in here tonight, and I can't wait to give this game away. And again, Troy Gillis, guys. Troy Gillis has given 2 great games away tonight. Thank you so much to Troy and his wife. You guys are amazing. It's just crazy how much support you show to us, and thank you guys again for doing this. Oh, is it gonna be Alex?
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations to Alex VR. A freaking kick-ass game. You're gonna love it, man. And you know, if Skiba, if I don't think Alex is still with us, but Skiba, if you're still out there, if you want to let Alex know, and or if not, I'll message him later. But congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Yep.
And
Sure.
it's a great game, and I had a lot of fun in there playing it. And I'm looking forward to both. I'm gonna play both again. Dude, you get so invested in your city when you start building things, and you really do. It's funny how you get sucked into these things. And I really only meant to go in for a few hours because I had so much going on. I have so much going on right now, but I wanted to get in there and play that game and give it some time. I really only planned on going in and just doing the first couple hours. And before I knew it, I was in there for 4 hours, Todd, and I had like
Yeah.
a ton of stuff recorded. I ended up losing some of my recording, but it still came out really good, and it was a fun video, and I really enjoyed doing it. I really liked the game, and Tex is a hoodie. Sorry, bro, no hoodie tonight. Maybe next week. We'll see. We get
Maybe
some,
next week.
yeah, we get some big numbers in here next week. I'd love to give another hoodie away, and you know, I'm sure we'll do something. We'll give a shirt or a hoodie away always at some point. We got this was
Great
one of the
shirt.
first weeks we haven't had either, you know, some merchandise or a product giveaway in a long time. So, but we'll have some more stuff coming soon, and you know, we'll have stuff. But we had, guys, look at the games we had tonight. You know, Yuki, Cities VR, Disc Golf, Zero Caliber Reloaded, and Gloomy Eyes.
Gloomy Eyes.
Some great games, and we've got some cool stuff planned for next week as well. And then we have some cool guests coming in the month of May, guys. I'm going to give you guys a little pop right now. We have coming in the month of May to join us live in our in our show. Jasmine VR is going to come and join us one of these. I don't remember the exact date. Hell yeah, later in May. And then we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have Z Storm Games in here. I have to double check with him on that just to make sure he's down for that. But to come and fill in for Todd and guest host again for Todd when he is out, so he'll join me and D at some point. And then we're gonna have Disco VR, Tatiana from Disco VR, who is also the community manager for SideQuest, and we're gonna have Orla Harris, who with her along with her husband Shane Harris are the owners of SideQuest and the inventors of
Gonna be a good
SideQuest.
one.
They're going to come in on May 19th, and they're going to join us, and and both of them we're going to have a great time. So we have a lot coming in the month of May. We've got amazing giveaways. We have a really big giveaway coming in the month of May also. Guys, we are still trying. I'm still looking and trying to give away a PlayStation 5. That was one of my main goals now. I'd love to give away a PlayStation 5, especially with the PlayStation VR 2 coming. So if we can get a few more things donated here and we can get a little few things here or there, I'm going to try and get us a PlayStation 2 to give away to the group and make somebody really, really happy. And yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to doing that. So we're working on it. The month of May is going to be really a lot of fun.
It's going to be a busy month. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Please come and join us. If you guys know the drill, we have a Discord. You can come see us at the Q2C VR Gamer Discord. You can join us in the Facebook group, Q2C, the Quest 2 Community Facebook group. You can join us on Facebook or on YouTube on Q2C VR Gamer. You can join us on Twitch at Q2C VR Gamer. You can also join us in the Metaverse as well at any time. And if you'd like to support us in any way, you can join us through Patreon or through our YouTube membership and become part of the Q2C VR family, which is an amazing thing, and it gets you some cool content. And if you want to go over and be a Patreon member, you can actually join us every Tuesday. We have a meeting to do show prep, and you are welcome as a Patreon to come in and sit in on that meeting and participate. And we have some amazing people that are patrons that come in and join us every week. We have a ball. We keep it fun. We keep it lighthearted, but we actually try and get some shit done so we know what we're talking about on Thursdays. But yeah, guys, anything you can do, we always appreciate it. And thank you very much to everybody who supported us tonight. Thank you, everybody, for just being here, but especially the people that did thank you for the coffees. Was amazing. It was such a cool thing to see. Thank you, everybody who donated, who got D her green screen. Time to get that ordered up. Congratulations, D, on your green screen coming. And thank you for everybody who did the super chats too. We really, really appreciate it. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for us tonight. Todd, anything for you?
I don't think so. We got a couple of game reviews coming. Lots of YouTube content coming. Some things we can't really talk about yet, but you'll see them when they drop. I look for a special Canadian content that's dropping on Monday.
Hey,
it was fun. I recorded that one today. That'll drop Monday morning, so look for that one. But other than that, I think that's it until next week.
Yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to have an Alvo video dropping this weekend. I'm also going to have tomorrow. We're going to see a Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries video that I shot the other day. That is coming as well. And then we also have a couple other things dropping this weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend. D's going to have a lot of stuff to do. D, thanks, yo.
There's so many VR games to play.
Yeah, we got lots to do, D. But D's not going to be with us on Saturday for our live stream. We will be live streaming Saturday, guys. We're going to do some VR Saturday night, 8 p.m. Come join me live, maybe Todd live. And we're going to have some patron members and some community members that are going to come out and play some After the Fall with us. We'll check out the new update. Maybe Michelle Dillon will jump in there with us. Maybe GC wants to come and play a little After the Fall. She hasn't played in a while. Dark Angel. Anybody wants to jump in, come see us Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to do some VR. D's at a concert. Sorry, he can't be here.
I don't have guys. You think you're better than me, Sam?
Oh, yeah. She does think she's better than me. All right, guys. But that's it. My name is Eric. This is Todd. That's D. We love you guys. We'll see you later.
Have a good night, guys.